Can I get to the end? Sweet. That's already said. Hey, can I get to the yams? Sweet yams. Show me the way, 'cause I got bills to pay. Yeah. Can I get to the yams? Sweet yams. Show me the way, 'cause I got bills to pay. Yeah. Can I get to the yams? I'm early for them yams. Done it with no friends that they're going to pretend. Yeah. For some starters that can do it all the time. Oh, the yams are all I know. I feel the risen destruction. It's sending me the song to the world. Can I get to the yams? Trying to get to the bands. Money in my pockets in with a will in the pen. Something about them yams I just don't understand. And I'm telling them, can I get to the yams? Sweet yams. Show me the way, 'cause I got bills to pay. Yeah. Can I get to the yams? Sweet yams. Show me the way, 'cause I got bills to pay. Yeah. That's already said. Hey, can I get to the yams? Sweet yams. Show me the way, 'cause I got bills to pay. Yeah. Can I get to the yams? Sweet yams. Show me the way, 'cause I got bills to pay. Yeah. Can I get to the yams? I'm early for them yams. Done it with no friends that they're going to pretend. Yeah. For some starters that can do it all the time. Oh, the yams are all I know. I feel the risen destruction. It's sending me the song to the world. Can I get to the yams? Trying to get to the bands. Money in my pockets in with a will in the pen. Something about them yams I just don't understand. And I'm telling them, can I get to the yams? Sweet yams. Show me the way, 'cause I got bills to pay. Yeah. Can I get to the yams? Sweet yams. Show me the way, 'cause I got bills to pay. Yeah. That's already said. Hey, can I get to the yams? Sweet yams. Show me the way, 'cause I got bills.
It's Friday night, and you know what that means. It is time for Spaghett Friends Toy Show, episode 245. What is going on, people? This be your boy Smith, as always, joined by the usual suspects. We are live, as always. What's going on, gentlemen?
Well, hi there.
Good.
How you doing?
you see our faces down there. We're hiding right now. We're keeping low because we're surrounded by all these strong women. But hey, man, we got a good show. Sorry if it took a minute. They had a bit of technical difficulties, but we're the train's in the station now. So, but I hope everybody in the chat's good. You know, give y'all a few minutes to grab your drinks, grab your snacks, get yourself situated. You know, have yourself a good time. And we got a lot to talk about too. Oh, which by the way, before we really go any further, normally now, yes, this is Friday night, and we would talk the wrestling, but we're gonna hold off on the wrestling talk a little bit because Kliqbait will be on tomorrow night, and we're gonna have a lot to talk about, ladies and gentlemen. So I want you to kind of stay tuned. Enjoy yourself. But yeah, we're gonna have that for you tomorrow. So like I said, if we keep the wrestling chitter chatter to a minimum, that's the reason. So
yeah, and listen, you get to hear our sultry voices now 2 days in a row. It's like it's like when you make like a really delicious dinner and then you eat it and then the next day you have leftovers for dinner. You get to eat the same delicious thing like 2 days in a row.
So you're a leftover?
yeah,
leftover.
But we taste better the next day. We're even better the next day.
Yeah. We're like KFC, like KFC when you stick it in the fridge for a day, it's better. Like that.
I see myself as like Chuck E. Cheese pizza, where I'm good in that.
Wait. Okay, so you're just a bunch of slices carelessly thrown together?
Yeah, you're reused.
Yeah, that you borrowed from the table that came in before. Yeah.
That's how Chuck E. Cheese. That's how they be doing it, son. They just be like, oh,
man, that's
table 5 left 5 slices. All right, put it with table 7's 3 slices. Oh, they're not symmetrical. About it, they just dumb kids. They're not gonna notice.
Yeah.
Did you ever see that one video?
These little rats don't even eat the shit anyway.
I forget who it was, but he went like undercover, like working at like Chuck E. Cheese, and like you're like apparently you're not allowed to even bring your cell phone in the building if you work there. Like he's like you have to leave your cell phone like in your car because they don't want you revealing, like they're super strict about like you cannot reveal like any company secrets.
God forbid Chuck E. Cheese company secrets.
Yeah, son, because they don't want people knowing. They don't want people knowing that they just be reusing pizza.
Who even goes to Chuck E. Cheese anymore? I mean, like the one nearby me closed. It's been active for over 20 years.
What? Yo, all I know is Chuck E. Cheese is the best place to see fights outside of a Walmart. They throw down at some Chuck E. Cheese, boy. They throw down.
I like to get drunk and fight the animatronics.
No, why you over there? You be beating up on them dudes, and they already in a hot ass costume, and you harassing them.
No, the animatronics, not the dudes in the costumes.
Why is Shinsuke Nakamura taking on Madcap Moss?
I like to get drunk and then cry myself to sleep.
Cry me the river. But hey, so like I said, tomorrow night is Kliqbait Wrestling. Link is down below if you want to check out the Facebook group. But yeah, tomorrow night we'll be doing Kliqbait. We're gonna have the whole week this week to talk about of wrestling. There's a lot that happened, so definitely. Lucky for you, your boy took notes. So, but I do got to catch up on a few things though. So I got to do some homework tonight.
I know. We said we were gonna keep the. wrestling chatter to a minimum, but damn, Madcap Moss just almost fucking killed Shinsuke with that fall away slam. God damn it! It's like he tried, like he threw him, but then just threw him and like dropped him.
You hate to see it. You hate to see it. But you know what? Let's jump into it. You know, your number one source for news and information. We're back. We're live. It's Friday night. Kliqbait on Saturday, so you know it's right. It's gonna be a hot weekend. Started off right. It's fake news. Yeah, and always remember to make sure you check your spaghetti policy. All right, well, we're going to start it off with Hasbro, which they got a lot to show this week, especially as also he won, actually. Oh, good for him. Mm-hmm. We got, we start off with Indiana Jones, Series Deluxe Indiana Jones in Cairo.
Mm-hmm.
Which is, it's indie. I mean, what else do I need to say?
Yeah, it's again. I think when this line was announced, I think we all knew what it was gonna be. But again, it's another Indiana Jones. You know, this one. He's slightly more disheveled. He doesn't have the jacket.
Well, there are some variations between each. Spoilers: there's more than one indie coming, so. But it's just you're still just kind of getting the same kind of Harrison Ford body mold and different attire per se.
Yeah.
I mean, you do get a monkey, and you know me, I'm all about the monkeys. I'm all about that monkey life.
Okay, so this is Temple of Doom indie then, right?
I think so, yeah, because this is Cairo.
I don't love Temple of Doom.
Yeah, I'm kind of there. It was okay. I prefer the first and the third.
I don't know. I find Temple of Doom. I find it a little boring. Listen, man. Like you know, you can't go wrong with indie. You know, and it's like you have options. You have options.
You do. Well, this indie will set you back. Ooh, 35. Oh, the price of plastic, baby. The price of plastic.
Okay, so I guess this is a deluxe indie. I don't know what's deluxe.
What does the monkey make him deluxe? If so,
yes.
If so, take the monkey back.
They consider it a 2-pack. Take Indiana Jones and Monkey 2-pack.
Mm-hmm. October of 2023. And like I said, we're gotta get a lot of indie. So we got Indiana Jones series. This is from Temple of Doom. Skull Idol Build-A-Figure here.
This one's cool.
Again, you get another indie, little less disheveled, but he's missing a sleeve. He's got a sword now, or a machete. So it's like, again, it's literally, you would have to be the diest hardest of Indiana Jones fans, because like I said, you're just gonna have a room full of indies.
Yeah, I of course I know him. He's me.
Jimmy's all in on this line. I am not. I don't know. It's kind of.
Are you trying to get that Build-A-Figure?
No, I'm really not. Yeah. Again, it looks nice. I don't need 100 different indies, and I know that's what this line is. That was good. That was my kind of concern with Ghostbusters, right? Is we're just, in order to kind of build all these like cool ghosts and monsters and Build-A-Figures, I'm like, damn, I'm gonna have to buy like 100 variations of the Ghostbusters. Of course, that line didn't make it past the second wave, so kind of relevant at that point. But as much as these little build whatever you want to call them, cool, I'm really not trying to buy all these figures just to build them. but I can acknowledge that they look cool.
Agreed.
I agree.
Did you guys hear that one figure got canceled?
Which
Which
one was
one?
that?
You know the dude that like rips people's heart out?
The Kalima?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why? Why they can't?
I don't know. I don't
Hmm.
know.
I guess they don't want to have somebody who rips hearts out. Maybe. Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know if it was something to do with the likeness or whatever, but I heard that that figure got canceled.
Hmm. Yeah. Well, yeah. You hate to see it. Give me a second, real quick.
I don't even know why they're doing Build-A-Figures with this line. They could just put all those pieces in like an accessory pack or something. Make even more
Yeah.
money. Because I very like even with hardcore Indiana Jones fans, I don't think they're really itching to get the Build-A-Figures.
I don't think so.
So I would have preferred if they were just sold separately, and then maybe knock off a couple bucks. But for the individual figures, but it's Hasbro. I don't know. Hasbro has a tough time of letting go of Build-A-Figures, so.
They gotta get their paper. What's going on, Trunks? Oh man, you know what? My bad, man. You know what I forgot to do? I'm a bad host, son. I'm a bad host, bad streamer. Yo, big ups to everybody in the chat. Mr. V, Gojira, Tenshi, Trunks. Yo, thank y'all for joining us, man. Big ups to all of y'all.
You're all beautiful, sort of.
Trunk says I'm still shocked no Build-A-Figure for Lightning collection. Yeah. You know what, Trunks? That's kind of it's kind of interesting because that's one line that would favor
Yeah.
having Build-A-Figures, because that would be a great way to get a lot of these Monster of the Weeks out, instead of
you would think. You would think.
yeah, because the thing with the Monster of the Week is you always want them to be like bigger and bulkier, so that would be a really great line. We maybe get 2 or 3 of them a year, because they split the deluxe figures between, like, usually it's one monster and one ranger, or whatever. That would be a really great way to really, really kind of flesh out some of these monsters.
Yeah. See, they got it backward.
Well, okay. Well, Indy's not deluxe, so he's only gonna set you back $26. September of 2023. Then we get Indy from Dial of Destiny. So this is the current Indy that we'll be getting in the new film. So this is Old Man Indy right here.
Yeah.
Which again, it's Indy. He's old. He's got different attire. He's a big ass Cobra. Not bad. Oh, King Cobra JFS. Big ups. The true king.
I'm not mad at it.
And I guess the Cobra, yeah, you can put on top of the skull head. So there you go.
I wouldn't, unless I was trying to build this like relic. I don't know that I would like jump on this figure. It's hard for me because I'm of the mindset like I would have to see the movie first before I
Yeah.
would even consider getting this figure.
That's kind of where I'm at. I'll probably get the indie, but if they end up making, I think they revealed
that's right. AEW is starting early. I forgot about that.
If they make other characters from the movie, I'll pass on them until I see the movie.
I'm gonna have to come back to AEW because SmackDown's still on. But I think this is the main event anyway.
Yeah.
It's all good. And when you get on a boat, there's always dock. There's always a place to dock later, so no worries. A pirate's life for me. Plundering and drinking rum. No, this is free. But I'm a pirate, so I don't pay. Fuck off, you see.
Fucking crib.
Says Candy Corn Jimmy over here. The actual villain.
Hey now, hey, I thought we like bonded recently.
We always bonded. We're like brothers, but but as a brother, I gotta tell you, it's fucking candy corn is the devil's food.
Listen.
It's the devil's candy.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. that and Peeps. That and fucking Peeps.
I fucking hate Peeps.
Peeps can go straight to hell.
Yeah, Peeps are disgusting.
I don't know why people like those.
Peeps, and the crazy part is I like marshmallows, but fuck that shit. That's just a waste of a good marshmallow right there. You throwing all that funky ass glitter on there and shit. I used to hate that shit. People gave you that shit for Easter. Like, get this shit the fuck out of here. Just give me chocolate.
Yeah.
But anyway, Indiana. Alright, goddamn, got the Sons of Anarchy coming through my house.
Oh, I'm gonna use that now. That's good.
Fucking pumping them. You know what I mean? Shit. Alright, well, Indy over here. Set you back 26 September of 2023. Alright, next on that Indy market, we got Indy with no shirt on, so now you can see that body. We got Hypnotized Indy.
Where are his nipples?
Showing you all the striations.
Got hypnotized off.
Oh, look at the abdominals, son. Look at the abdominals. Your man be doing them hard crunches, son.
I don't feel like Harrison Ford has ever been that ripped.
Probably when he was younger. He probably had a nice toned body for his.
You think so? You think he was like a body guy?
I think he was that kind of dude that, like, he wasn't a body guy, but he knew to stay in shape. Like, he was an athletic dude.
Yeah, like early 80s Ford, you know?
Yeah, and he's from the old school, so it's like, you know, you looked cool and shit, you know, the fucking 70s and shit. You know what I mean? So, like, yeah, he definitely had, like, cool dude bod where he got, like, tons of pussy. Like, bro, look, yo, son, you know who got a lot of pussy? Clint Eastwood, son.
Oh, yeah, no doubt about it.
He got mad kids, son. Son, but I'm saying, but you look at Clint when he was a young man, son, I'd have gave him some pussy, too. I'd have gave it to Clint. He could have had it.
Fucking right. I wouldn't have even made him work for it.
Nah, man. like a slut. You could have it, Clint. That man was.
I didn't expect that.
That man was grade A beefcake, son. Grade A beefcake.
They call him in the Old West a whore.
But either way, yeah. 26 bucks September of 2023.
He's a slut.
Alright, now we get your man Short Round. Let's go.
Fucking $26 for this bitch? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, because you paying for Academy Award winner Key Kwan Short Round.
Nobody remembered him till like 2 months ago.
Well, now you do. So pay up, bitch. Pay up, bitch. I mean, it looks okay. It's decent. I mean, it's not like they went spot on, but it's good enough.
He's got the cloth jacket. That's kind of cool.
I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna get this and use it to make a custom of him from the Goonies.
You gonna make a Data?
Data? Was that his name?
Yeah.
I hate the Goonies.
How do you hate the Goonies?
You know what? I don't think I ever really watched it.
Shut up. You're lying right now. You're lying right now. You never watched the Goonies.
No.
I mean, I don't really care for the Goonies either.
You're lucky we have a new system in play where I'd get rid of you right now for that kind of language.
Why? Do you like the Goonies?
I mean, I like the Goonies and it's an enjoyable film. It's a classic. But, like, I'm just saying, you saying that you've never seen it is a little blasphemy. Because, like, Goonies falls in that same era as, like, Gremlins does. Like, they all in that same little, like, beefy little timeline of the 80s.
Gremlins is bad.
So if you watch Gremlins, you would have to see like Goonies or like Short Circuit or Batteries Not Included or Cocoon or Police Academy.
What about this? What about what? What's better, the first Gremlins or the new batch?
I don't know. They're so different.
Yeah, they're not the same thing though. Cause one is legit, supposed to be horror. 2 is an actual fucking comedy.
Yeah.
Or comedy horror if you want to be technical about it. It is barely horror. It's barely horror to begin with. There's no real gory violence or anything in Gremlins 2 the same way it was kind of in 1. So it's it's not the same film. And funny thing is, I like Gremlins 2. I like the new batch.
Me too.
But I like it for the different reasons of liking Gremlins 1. Gremlins 1 was more a scary movie to me when I was a kid. Compared to Gremlins 2, I laughed when I was a kid.
I think I like the second one better, but I think the first one I've seen the first one more.
All right, well, short round here, $26, September 2023. And then we have lady person Helena Shaw, which I don't know who she is because I forgot which indie movie does she come from. Is she from the new one or?
Yeah.
I don't know, but here she is. I don't know who she is, but here she is.
That's Phoebe Waller-Bridge from the new one.
Okay, well, great sell.
I like her booba.
Introduce characters no one has yet to meet. Xavier Woods versus Gunther. Come on.
Fuck! I wonder who's gonna win that match.
This is why they need a cruiserweight. Xavier's never gonna get anywhere as a singles competitor. And then you got the statue of Kalima.
It's cool.
Yeah. I feel she'll be peg warming unless true indie fans pick that up. But $26, September of 2023. Okay. And to round out the indie crew, we get Indie's friend of Marcus Brody and Renee Belcois. Or however you pronounce that.
It's cool. It's the first 2-pack in this line.
I mean, it's fine, but again, it's so plain. Like I said, the only redeeming qualities I could say for figures like these is that they could get head swapped with other figures. Or if you went in the selfie series and your head sculpt didn't look like shit, But other than that, what? Yeah, who's clamoring for this dude?
I'm right here. Yeah, that's me.
But see, here's the part that's kind of jacked up, that's kind of underutilized, that should be, and maybe I could see why they probably don't. But it's where are the henchmen? We need some soldiers. But I get it, they're Nazis, so they don't want to be making no Nazi soldiers. But I mean, we gotta find. But something's got to give. Where y'all got to meet in the middle because there's not a lot of main villains in indie outside of some of them, and most of them were just all Nazis.
I kind of the guy who went into the plane propeller.
Mm-hmm. Talk about the big guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought about him too, but it's there's a lot of characters that could be made, but because most of them are adorned in Nazi uniforms, it's kind of hard to make.
Yeah.
I mean, it could be made, but it's not gonna be made.
It's not gonna you could do it, but it's not gonna be screen accurate.
No.
You can remove symbols. And, I guess
they could change the symbol, but for some reason, I think they just feel don't do it at all because it still kind of symbolizes it because everybody knows.
Yeah.
But I'm like, that's a part of Indy's history. If you're gonna fuck with Indiana Jones, be prepared to there's gonna be a lot of Nazi action happening, and not like in a good way. It wasn't like Indy was a fan,
No, he killed them.
but for most of the part, they are the main protagonist. You know, he's trying to get something before the Nazis get their hands on it. So he's kind of doing a good deed. But
Yeah,
it's
like I feel
you have to portray them too, or at least the army, because it's like there's no army builders, there's no soldiers, there's no nothing. Not even like the Arab dudes or anything, nothing. Because anything really, if you make it, people can sit there and make the argument that it's culturally insensitive, but it's like that's Indiana Jones.
Mm-hmm.
Half the time he spends his adventures in like third world fucking countries. Sorry, take it up with Spielberg.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Dead ass. Take it up with Spielberg. If you really want, if you're gonna have a problem, because like I said, there's not really much about Indy that people wouldn't have a problem with, because it's somebody's gonna feel some type of ways about it. Like it is what it is. It's Indiana Jones. Shit, when that movie came out, Indy wasn't even set in modern times, so that it was always based like a period piece.
Yeah,
And it was during World War II when the Nazis were still around. It is what it is. And the crazy part about it is they're not really the focal part, even though most of the time they turn out to be the main antagonists. The most gist of indie movies is him on the adventure of it all, and then it turns out, at the end of the trail, fucking Nazis. We hate Nazis. And what does Indy do? Punches them in the face. It puts a bullet in them. Throws them out of a fucking Zeppelin. No ticket.
Or
like
to a river full of crocodiles.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like it's not like people never looked at it and celebrated it. It's been kind of a common practice. Like, okay, this is what Indiana Jones is and what he does. And he lives within the time frame where the Nazis were a thing. Like I said, if anyone ever asks, when does Indiana Jones take place? Sometime around World War II, because the Nazis are heavily involved. Like, did you not see the part where he had the face-to-face with Hitler? And Hitler signed his book? I remember. You remember?
yeah.
You know
Like,
what I'm saying? So there's no real argument or question of when does this take place. It takes place anytime between World War II. So if you know your history, then you'll know what the dates are in the time frame. That's when he takes place. And it goes for every fucking indie, pretty much. Every indie. Not you know, it's not like we venture to new territory. No, he's been around. All of his adventures take place around the time of World War II because the Nazis are always somehow involved. All of his fucking adventures. Who are we racing to get the Ark from? Hello?
Exactly.
Who will we get?
Yeah. You're right.
Who are we racing to get the fucking the cup? Who are we racing?
Hello?
Nazis. Yeah, everybody.
Yeah, that's
so it's like
that's the thing. Like
there shouldn't be like issues of making figures because they might be deemed somewhat culturally insensitive to people. It's like it's just like, hey, just face the facts. This is what the property is. This gentleman with the MP4 right here, he's a Nazi. Yeah. So like, suck it up. It's part of the franchise. Like I said, you got a problem, you got issues, take it up with Spielberg. Take it up with the Jewish man. Take it up with the Jewish man.
yeah, like fighting Nazis is integral to Indy. Like that's an integral part of his character.
Yeah. He's out there trying to protect artifacts in history or legends and laws and keep them out of the hands of actual Nazis. because
Yep.
they want to try to use whatever mythical powers these things may possess to do bad things. And Indy's like, I'd rather it be in a museum or anywhere else, but in the hands of fucking Nazis.
Yeah, like I said, it's gonna be something where they could release them, but they're not. You can't release them with the Nazi logo. So
Yeah,
you're
I
gonna
mean, like I
have
said,
to.
make some soldiers, make them at least look like Nazi soldiers, and just don't put the
Yeah,
swastika. That's all.
Yeah.
that's it.
Make
That's
some
the simplest.
arbitrary patch that they always do nowadays, like the cross thing or whatever the fuck, and just have it at it. But like, if you're gonna sit here and try to sell this Indiana Jones brand, he's gonna need a little more than just a couple main villains. Like you need something. You need something
Yeah,
because this is not enough. Because you're gonna
especially
eventually
when
run
you
out of
guys.
you're gonna run out of versions of Harrison Ford eventually.
Yeah. For real.
I mean,
Especially
have
when
they
like
made
you're.
have they made Indy? Did they have we seen an Indiana as a teacher yet?
Yes. That's
Oh,
exclusive or something.
okay. So there you go. Only person
Yeah,
I don't
it's
think we got yet is Sean Connery, but I'm pretty sure that's more of a thing of his get the rights to his likeness, and he's dead now, so you got to speak to the estate or widow or
Yeah.
whoever.
yeah. I think the likeness might be tough on that one, but
But this 2-pack will set you back $58, November of 2023. And then we move on to this. I saw this and I was like, what the fuck is this? It's from Loose Collector. The Crip Yappies Figures 5-pack. It's a bunch of baby devils. It's a bunch of baby devils. And I guess they hang out with Mama and Papa, I guess, right here.
Yeah. I guess.
And, well, looking at her mom over here, they might like to do a little breastfeeding, if you know what I
Oh,
mean.
damn.
Yeah. Oh, Matt.
oh,
Ooh. Almost forgot. Almost seeing her breast reminded me that even though we're not at the sexy episode, today's episode might get a little sexy.
I'm actually getting this Purgatory figure. So I think I might get these little guys now.
I don't think you heard what I said.
Uh, you said it's gonna be sexy later,
It might get a little. It might get a little sexy.
but I'm trying to contain myself because it's already sexy right now.
It's not at peak sexy levels, but
Oh my god! Look at that! Look at that cheeky butt.
Oh, Jesus Christ. You scare me sometimes.
so yeah, you get your little baby devil dudes. They're gonna set you back $25. Not bad for 5 little devil baby dudes. You know what I'm saying? You got 5
Yeah.
little devil baby dudes, and hey, you're in good business, right? You're laughing. June of 2023. All right, moving on. We've got from Hasbro. We got Star Wars 40th Anniversary Black Series 6-inch
Oh baby.
Astro Detto R2D2 Return of the Jedi. I don't. So it's R2D2. It is what it is.
It's cool. So I like it. It's a new R2D2.
Looking clean.
Yeah, I don't have a Black Series R2 actually. So I'll probably end up getting this.
And it comes in a nice little classic pack for any of those who want to keep it in packaging. So that's nice.
And I think this is a newly molded R2 where he's got some new features and stuff. But yeah, listen.
Well, yeah, he got all
R2's
those. Look at it, he got all this shit popping off right here. You can throw into him. So
R2s tend to R2s tend to jump up in price. So yeah, again, if you want R2 in your collection, I would recommend probably just pre-order this one because R2 is a character that for some reason he doesn't have as many figures as you would think, and the figures that he does have, they tend to sell fairly quickly.
Yeah. Well, this R2 unit's gonna set you back $26, fourth quarter, 2023. Nice. Now we're talking there. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Give me a second. You know what? I forgot to do something. And y'all didn't even say nothing to me. The two of you over here. Y'all didn't even say nothing.
What did we do?
Y'all didn't tell me that I didn't share the fucking screen with y'all in the Discord so you motherfuckers can see what's going on over here.
Oh, because I'm watching.
Yeah.
Because I'm watching it on YouTube, so I could see the chat.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I mean, you know, but you still kind of want to keep up because you're like a few seconds behind. But now it's in the Discord, so now you can see.
Okay, so yeah, I can just watch it there.
Yeah. But yeah, we got Black Series. See, I'm trying to make things get this like perfect, absolutely perfect. But never mind. All right, we got Darth Vader from Return of the Jedi, Black Series, helmet removal. Looks good. Real quick, let me go jump on this boat for some Rampage. Real quick, give me a second. Y'all sit here and look at helmet list at Annie Ken over here, Annie.
All right, let me tell you about Darth Vader in the Black Series. That first figure, people don't like it. I don't think it's quite as bad as people give it slack for. It's not great. It's not terrible, but yeah, I really think this is gonna be the definitive Vader. I know people were feeling like the Kenobi Vader was gonna be the new Vader.
Yeah.
Like people were hyped for the Kenobi Vader. I think this one is a little bit better because it comes with the removable helmet. So I think much like the R2, I think this is probably one where if you don't have a Vader and you want a Vader.
Oh, it ain't even on there. They got the old episode of fucking Rampage. What the fuck, son?
I would
fucking Gugats. You know, that's okay. I'll catch it later. Ain't no biggie. So you saying if anybody wanted to get a Vader right now, this would probably be the best one to get? This would
this would be the one to get.
I mean, it does offer a lot for the Vader, like the whole thing with the helmet popping off. What, does that just go right over the face, or do you pop the face off?
I think that goes over the face.
Yeah, it goes over the face.
I hope his head won't be oversized.
That's why I'm trying. That's what I was sitting here thinking about, because I'm looking at him with the helmet on now, and I'm like, is it oversized? Is it working? Like, it's really one of those things you would have to kind of see in hand, because I'm really trying to judge it off the photo here. I mean, chat, what do you think? Does the head look oversized? Does that look like on par for a Vader head? No ho?
I think I may have to take a gamble. I'm going to wait for reviews or if I see it in person. Because I have the old one, and I'm okay with it, but I'd much prefer one like this with the helmet. I wish there was just two separate head sculpts, though.
I agree. Jimmy, I agree. I am agreeing with everything you're saying right now. You're making all the sense to me. I have the old Vader too, and here's the thing. I don't mind that figure. Like, I don't know. Like, I know people really hate that original Vader. I really don't. I don't know. Like, to me, like, it does the trick.
Like, look at this profile. Straight ahead, forward.
But
Just...
I do do acknowledge that Vader has a lot of issues. I do acknowledge that. I do acknowledge that this is going to be the superior Vader, but I'm good. I can wait.
Like, I'm sitting here looking at it from this like kind of straightaway profile. Here's where I find potentially could be issues. The tolerance of that top piece of the mask holding like solid from the bottom. Like when it connects, will it solidify? Or
Yeah.
will I have like a visible like gap between where the helmet comes off to just that neck piece of the helmet? Because if that's a thing, that would be terrible.
I don't believe you'll have a gap. I really believe that like they gotta be like cognizant of that and be like, all right, there can't be any kind of gap in between. Yeah, yeah, Trunks. I'm telling you, my friend. If you don't have that last Vader, I would just get this one. I know a lot of people are saying the Kenobi Vader is gonna be the Vader to get, but I think this one is gonna be a little bit better than the Kenobi Vader. Uh, and Trunks, I'm with you. I'm with you. I don't ever take the helmet off of my Vader. Like I'd never display him without the helmet. But I'd rather have the ability to do so and not to do so. Like if the option is removable helmet or no removable helmet, I would still prefer removable helmet, even though I'm not gonna use it. If that makes any sense. It's like getting the throne for Death Source, right? Like I'm never gonna display him on the throne, but I wanted the throne.
And you shall have the throne.
I would say this would be the Vader to get. I would say this would be the Vader to get.
Yeah, go for it.
Vader.
What might be the Night Master? Alright, well, Vader will set you back here 26, fourth quarter 2023. Following along Vader, you get yourself a Luke Skywalker from Return of the Jedi 40th Anniversary Edition. And I mean, hey, this is one of those things again. If you didn't pick up the previous version, now you get a second chance.
Yep.
Yeah, this is basically just the Luke that we were supposed to get with the Rancor.
Well, from the kickstart.
Yeah.
Clever girl.
That being said, again, I have the first version of this Luke. That figure has a lot of flaws. So,
bro, I'd be so tempted to go in on Black Series because I really do like Star Wars and I do like Jedis. The real
Black, you know what? Like, Black Series is the perfect line for cherry picking. Like, Black Series lends itself to cherry picking because you could go as hard or as soft as you want. Unintended. No, in all seriousness, like you could just go in on it and just get your like Rebels crew and just be done with that. Like you could just get a Luke, get a Vader. You don't have to, and you could just be like, I'm good with that, or I'm gonna get the cast from the first movie, and I'm just gonna be good with that. Like that's the great thing about this line is like you can choose how much you want to get. Like you don't have to get the Bad Batch if you don't want to. Like you don't have to get all the Gaming Greats figures. You don't have to get the sequel trilogy characters. You know what I mean?
Oh wait, Gojira, I'm not doubting Black Series is great. Like I've seen like figures in hand and I've sat there and looked at them, but it's like I don't have the real estate because I'm the type where it's like I'm gonna want a couple stormtroopers. I'm gonna want all the Jedis. I'm gonna want all the Mandalorians, and like I said, it just become the thing where it's like you're now taking up a piece of real estate that I don't already have room for. But I'd love to though. Like, you know, I'll fuck around, get all the Jedi, all the Sith, pick up some Mandos.
Do you think you could just kind of like get one and just be okay? Like
See,
what if you
I would say yes, but then I know me, and it'll escalate.
see? That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. Like what if you just picked up one and
Because
just
I'm
to
gonna
be like,
sit
okay,
there buy one, especially if it's a Jedi. I buy one Jedi, and then I'm like, shit. It'd be nice if he was like fighting another Jedi, or at least a Sith. And then I gotta get in on a Sith, and then it just escalates.
Let's
all right,
go.
It does. Come
let
on,
me
like, listen. Who am I the only one that's happened to here? Where you try to cherry pick and do a one off on a figure, and then the next thing you know, you 12 figures deep in it.
Oh, it's happened. It's happened to.
Yeah,
It's
so
happened to
it's like
me.
I said, it's an easy thing that could get escalated quickly. That's why it's like the best thing for me is like I just can't buy it. Period. I'm tempted. I'll sit there. I'll even be in stores sometimes and hold the box for a good few minutes and have to talk myself down. Like, you know, you don't need it. Put it back. Put it back.
Can I offer you? Can I offer you some like food for thought?
Sure.
There probably has never been a better time than now to start in the Black Series because a lot of the main characters are getting re-released. Like you're gonna be able to get a Chewbacca
I don't listen. That's
retail.
like I don't care for I don't care for those. It's Jedi, Stormtroopers, and Mandalorians.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Like I
Yeah.
don't
See,
care
there you
about
go
Han,
again.
don't care about Leia, don't care about Chewie. Like at best, the droids, like a C-3PO and an R2 unit. And even that, I kind of like the droids too. Like I would like that if I could get other droids or different R2 units or different 3POs, that'd be cool. But again, like can't do it.
We got that new Mando coming out, the dark saber. You know, we just had like multiple new versions of Boba Fett.
Especially after what happened in the Mando, which I don't want to spoil it for now because we're gonna talk about it in a little bit. But like, yo, that'd be hot right there. That Moff Gideon and jump off. Son.
I'm gonna just say this. I'm gonna just say this. This this is probably the best time. There's never been a better time to jump into the
Listen,
Black Series than now.
I always say it like this. I'll never say never, but I just like knowing the available space that I currently have. I'd have to really do a lot of rearranging to make room for anything Star Wars related, even if it was a tiny piece.
I'm gonna just send you one. Then you're gonna have no choice. You're
Cause
gonna be
good look at him, man. Like I said, on top of
I'm gonna just send you one.
Transformers, we've got gargoyles, we've got fucking turtles, we've got Dragon Ball Z. Ghostbusters still need a home. Let's not forget all the DC shit I got. All the Batman and Superman coming out of my ass. Don't forget the gold, all the belts. And am I forgetting anybody?
Sacrifice ones.
And oh yeah, some side spawn pieces, monkey men, defenders of the earth, and and all that Marvel shit.
Well, what do you love?
And by all that Marvel shit, that means all the Marvel Legends of all the teams I done built. So like I said, real estate is low.
You know what though, Gojira? I think Mace, Windu, and Qui-Gon, I think they're about to get reissued. So,
Listen. Like I
that's what I'm.
said, y'all can sit here and tempt and tease. Like I said, I've danced the dance, bro. I literally was in. I fuck around and skipped out on a Sergeant Slaughter that was at a GameStop a couple weeks ago, and I didn't buy it. And the only reason I didn't buy it is because one, I didn't want to go into GI Joe, and two, I can't get my hands on a Serpentor, so there's no need to buy him. So I let him go. But please believe, for about 5 to 10 minutes, I held that box, and it was the only one. I held that shit in my hand for a good couple minutes.
If you could get Serpentor, would you get the Slaughter?
Yeah, for sure. It's the reason why I have a He-Man and a Skeletor, one of one.
Don't quote me. Don't quote me. But I think Serpentor is available on Pulse.
Word.
I think they got another stock in that on Pulse.
Word.
Again, this was a couple weeks ago. He could have already.
He could have already
be sold
out. So, but yeah, but other than that, like I said, I'll never say never. But like I said, as of right now, like I said, Black Series is nice. I just can't fuck with it, and it's sad because I wouldn't mind picking up some of these Jedi, man. Some of these Jedis. Like I said, I've perused the BBTS to see what was still available in their Star Wars Black Series collection a few times, just to see, maybe put a pin in a motherfucker. But then something comes up where it's like, yeah, I need that more.
Listen, join my clan of having no self-control and just get everything.
I can't.
It's happy. It's happier with me, okay?
I can't do it.
You know what though? I'm with you, but not so much space wise, but more like more budgetary wise. Like I got my hands in too many different cookie jars right
Well, see,
now.
that's not an issue either, because like I said, it's I budget myself to, like, pick and choose. It's the greatest thing about being a collector is that not everything you want's available right now, so you don't have that luxury of like, oh, I don't have to spend money on this, but if I want, I can spend money on that, and just have to save up for when that other thing does become available. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, well, this is on pre-order and it won't drop till next year. But here's a figure that I also like that I can get right now. And it might not be the same price. So it's like, all right, I'm only spending $30 where this is like $100 or $200 or whatever the fuck. And, that's what you do. Like I said, you just don't blow your load on everything. That's why you can have multiple collections. It's like you're not buying everything in bulk. You're buying piece by piece.
Listen, turn your garage into a toy room.
Agreed.
Nah, I gotta keep the Jeep in there, son. Sorry. Keep the Jeep in there for the winter. Snows out here.
Turn the Jeep into a toy room. Nah. Mobile toy room. What?
We got
take your collection everywhere with you.
Yeah, that shit would look fucking crazy.
Yeah, that would look dope.
No, it would not be dope. It would not be dope. It would not be dope at all.
Just leave yourself a little spot on the windshield so you could see. Like, just leave yourself like a little peephole.
Alright, we got the Emperor's Royal Guard from Return of the Jedi.
This is great. Again, this a figure I think this is the third time he's getting released. The first time was in that 4-pack that came with the other guards, and then I think he got a single pack release.
Yep.
So, it's cool. Like it's good. It's it's another. I don't want to say trooper because it's not technically a trooper, but it's another army builder character. It's an original trilogy character. It's great. I'm happy for people. People that might have missed out. I'm glad you're getting another chance to get it.
Yep,
or if you did get it, you could get another one.
Yeah, I got that 4-pack way back in the day, so I'm set.
That's what's up.
See, I didn't get the 4-pack. I got the single release one.
No.
So yeah, probably I'm not gonna get this either. I'm
But
not. I don't think of myself as an army builder. I buy one of every single trooper, but I don't double up on troopers.
by the way,
Yeah,
Mr. V, the ramen is how I got the figures now, so it's already a steady diet. I just ramen.
But you know, hey, listen, man. I've said it time and time again. This is this is this is not a hobby for the weak. This is not a hobby for the weak-willed. And listen, man. Sometimes shit be dropping, and you just gotta kind of be like, all right, I guess I'm eating ramen this week. That's the price that this lifestyle extracts.
Gotta stylize your cup of noodles, son.
Hey,
sometimes I can go a week without food.
Well,
yeah, like here's the thing. Like you just gotta learn. You just gotta learn to get creative. That's all. You just gotta learn to get creative, and you just gotta learn to be able to take basic, cheap ingredients and make them delicious.
You're like, is toilet paper edible?
Son, son, everything's edible when you hungry enough.
26 bucks, fourth quarter of 2023. Fucking eat toilet paper. Black Series.
Oh baby,
We got Cad
Yeah.
Bane from the Book of Boba.
new Cad Bane from the Book of Boba. I love Cad Bane. Cad Bane's my favorite bounty hunter character. Not counting any Mandalorians.
Ha.
I love Cad Bane. I would say his appearance in Book of Boba Fett was probably one of the top 10, if not top 5, holy shit moments in all of Star Wars. Like, for real, though, am I right?
Yeah.
Then they murdered him.
This is a great figure for anybody that needs a Cad Bane, but I'm gonna say don't get this one. Don't get this one. Wait a little bit, because the same exact figure is gonna get released in a 2-pack that comes with the Cobb Vanth, updated Cobb Vanth from that very same scene. So it's basically the same Cobb Vanth. The deluxe one, he doesn't have the Boba Fett armor, and if you got that Cobb Vanth, it was excellent, but it should not have been a deluxe figure. So I would say hold out, because you're gonna be able to get this same exact. You're gonna be able to get the same exact Cad Bane with the Cobb Vanth from that scene as like a 2-pack. Just wait and get that. Just wait and get that.
I'll just hold out then, because I kind of want a Cobb Vanth.
Yeah, get the 2-pack, because that Cobb Vanth is objectively better because he doesn't have the Boba Fett armor. That's the one thing I didn't like about his first figure.
Well, this one's gonna set you back 26 bucks, first quarter of 2024, allegedly. Allegedly.
Fucking love Star Wars so much.
And then we got from the Bad Batch, we've got Omega in her mercenary gear.
Omega.
Love it. Yeah, this is the definitive version of Omega. I think she was way better in season 2 than in season 1. And I just recently bought her first figure from series 1, or season 1, I should say. But yeah, this is a nice one. Again, if you didn't get that Omega from the first season, hold out, because this one is way better. I did get that one, and I still might get this one. Yeah, she just looks 1,000 times better.
Yeah, I dig it.
Star Wars.
I can dig it.
I can dig it, dig it, dig it. Till I can't.
26 bucks, September of 2023. And we got ourselves a Black Series 332nd Ahsoka's Clone Trooper. So 101 scale wearable electronic helmet. So it's got bells and whistles.
I would love to get this, but out of everything in my collection, the helmets take up the most space. I can't do anymore.
See, real estate, baby, real estate.
Like,
it's real.
I don't put them on the shelves because that's just wasting shelf space. So they're kind of just on the ground, and I can't fit anymore.
It's just Like I say, sometimes you gotta pick and choose your battles, man. You gotta pick and choose the battles.
That being said, I'm opening an OnlyFans to buy so I can buy many of these.
Don't you got like 2 rooms full of your collections, man?
Yeah.
Yeah, you trying to take over the whole house?
That's a goal in the future. But right now it's just I really need to get rid of I got that pool table where all my old Iron Mans used to sit. That doesn't even work anymore. It's all broken. I should just get rid of that. It's like 20 years old.
No, not the Iron Man.
The Iron Mans.
Not the Iron Mans. Can't do that to the Iron Mans. Alright, well, this is going to set you back $1.32. September of 2023. From Super 7, we got some G.I. Joe Reaction Cobra Escape 3-pack, which is kind of goofy. You got the Destro dressed up like a construction worker. You got the Baroness dressed up like a nurse, and then Cobra's dressed up like a homeless old bag lady.
Ooh, she.
We gonna say she pretty right here, Jimmy? She pretty?
Ooh, that weirdly makes just the most sense, though.
Yes.
Given the.
I'm just a simple old bag lady. Yes.
I like that even in disguise he doesn't take the helmet off.
Destro's over here with the actual metal face, just like, don't mind me. It's just cost of doing business in the construction industry. Every now and then, a little hot metal falls on your face, and oops, what can you do? Got to feed the kids, though, right?
Oh shit!
It tingled a little bit, but once it's set, I was okay.
I've got a hammer.
Now my head is actually bulletproof. Yes.
Yeah, you really. G.I. Joe.
And this is based off the thing from that one episode that thing happened.
Yes.
That one episode where the thing happened.
That's what they all come from. All the little knickknacks that come with your figures usually stem from that one thing that happened in an episode and it never happened again. So it's that thing that happened one time. It's like the Crimsic. The Crimsic is that one thing that happened one time and it never happened again.
Yeah.
So it's like these little Easter egg nods are always cute because it's like, yeah, it's from that one episode, from that one time where that one thing happened, and it never happened again.
Correct.
This 3-pack's gonna set you back $65. April of 2023.
Trunks from
Yeah.
SH Figure Arts. This is Trunks. This looks like Android Saga Trunks, but I could be way off.
I would want to say, since he's wearing the gear and he's got like the ponytail, I would say, I don't want to say Android. Yeah, possibly Android, later Cell games.
Yeah. Yeah, cause probably Android Saga / Cell games, cause I think Android Saga pretty much led into the Cell games.
But he had to come back and get buff with Daddy first in the chime chamber, and then come back.
Yes.
So I think this is like after that, like when Cell was probably like at second form.
Yeah.
And they realized they were too buff, but not fast enough at that point.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, it looks good. It's a decent looking Trunks. I ain't mad at it.
No.
35 bucks. November of 2023. That's not a bad price either.
30.
Oh baby. Okay, now I'm in on this because I missed these during the haulathon. So we got here from NECA, we got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Adventures, Jaguar. And yeah, this is like from the Mutantables. Definitely got to pick this guy up right here. So I'm happy that BBTS picked that got to get a chance to throw some of these out there. So definitely picking this up.
For people that didn't get it during haulathon, you know, another chance to get Jaguar. Who again, Jaguar? You know, you need them if you're building your Mutanimals. You know, you need them, and we're very very close to kind of finishing off that team.
Oh, I'll be right back, gentlemen.
All right.
There he is with Dive Bomb.
I have Dive Bomb in that turtle already.
Yep. Oh, spoiler.
There he is with Filet Ray or Man Ray.
Yeah. Man Ray. Yeah, they look great. Turtles? NECA Turtles is probably my favorite line that I'm collecting right now.
It is definitely one of the like good ones out there that's consistent, and it's like, you know, the quality just gets better, and it's like there's, like I said, there's a lot of figures out there that in that line itself is just like, man, these are right. Like,
I think it's the most eye catching. Like if people come down in my toy room, you know, the one of the first things they're drawn to is turtles because they're just the characters are also unique and bright and vibrant. And it
not
just
only that,
looks
if you grew up in that era, it just smacks you in the face of like your childhood. Like, oh shit, like because NECA did so well of giving all the characters such spot on like cartoon accuracy that it's like there's no mistake in it. It's like once you see it, it's like, you can't unsee it. Like, oh shit.
Yeah, it's just and now it's even better now that they're kind of like venturing out into doing like Archie stuff and Mirage stuff, and we're not just getting the cartoon. Now it's
Well, where
it's
do we
great
go?
because a
Where do we
lot
go
of
from here after this? Because now, like, okay, they kind of completed the Mutantables to a degree, and they're doing the Mirage stuff currently. So what's next? Because now we've already started seeing that they're dropping, like they're gonna do more Last Ronin.
this is a long shot, but again too, this is something I like about Turtles is each Turtle series has its own unique villains. So I wouldn't mind if they started tackling some characters from like the 2003 series or like the 2012 series. I wouldn't mind seeing that. There is still some like Mirage and Archie characters that we need.
Well,
Um,
who's missing?
um, we need like all the superheroes. Like we need like Flash in a wheelchair. We need We need the silver-headed guy.
Oh, you going all the way in.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah.
Another thing too. I don't know if NECA could do it. I would love to see them remake. Uh, Maybe they could put their own interpretation, but I would love for them to make characters that were in the vintage toy line that never appeared in the animated series. Like if NECA could make those characters that were in the vintage toy line but never were in the animated series.
Give them time. I think they'll.
Alright. But yeah. Jaguar here. Set you back. $38. June 2023.
Like a oversized Dr. L would be really cool.
And like you said, spoilers. We continue that with Dreadmon from NECA. And
Yeah,
I wasn't sure if I was gonna pick this dude up either, but I was like, you know what? If I already have pretty much half the team of the Mutantables, it's like, why not, right?
yeah.
So I got Mondo Gecko, I got Wingnut, and what's her name?
Slash.
Yeah, I got Slash.
Yeah, we just need the girl, the ninja girl.
So it's like,
Yeah, Dreadmon is objectively not as interesting as Jaguar, but again, he's a main piece if you're trying to build some neat animals. I would love to see them make figures based off the IDW comics. Also, like I'd love to get like an old Hob or like an Alopex or even like a Gen,
that
even like
could
a
be next. I
Jenica.
mean, like I said, they're doing the Last Ronin stuff, and that's that's
Yeah.
based off the books first. So it's like, hey, they might go the route of doing a line of just IDW style turtles. Because, like I said, you figure you've exacerbated to the point of the cartoon stuff. You did everything, like everything
Yeah.
you could possibly do. You've done them all. You've done the video game versions of the turtles already. So like, outside of adding more people from that one, maybe, but like mainline type shit is like, unless you start doing some of them later turtles that came out, maybe. But like you said, I'm like, yeah, dude, this would be probably the better option.
Yeah, because I'd like to have like a Jenica,
Like
and
do the IDW shit.
I know the next mutation was not a very popular show, but if we could get Venus as a sewn together zombie from IDW, fucking take my money.
But yeah, so I mean, who knows? They might. Like I said, if they already did that, what's not to say they're not trying to see what they can do with all the same characters, just now in a different style based off of the comic.
Turtles is a rich lore. There's a lot of stuff that they could pull from.
Indeed.
Uh,
Also, $38. June of 2023.
yeah, I'm right there. I'm right there with you, Trunks. Let's get an Jenica figure.
All right, from Hasbro, we got Avengers 60th Anniversary Marvel Legends Skrull Queen, and Super Skrull 2-pack.
That's timely.
Yeah.
I might have to get this.
I mean, this is pretty proper to have if you want like a decent little Skrull army. You'll get the Skrull Queen. This is definitely like a higher guard super soldier than like the Build-A-Figure or the previous Skrulls that have come out.
Because this is not the same Super Skrull that was a Build-A-Figure in the Fantastic Four wave, right?
No, totally different. That one was just like kind of a regular soldier that just happened to have some like extra super appendages, but he wasn't like this one here. This one looks like he's like a general almost.
Is this the same one as the Marvel Select Super Skrull?
I have no clue.
Now, I was saying this to Jimmy. I was like, this is good if you want just an old school Spider-Woman.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And also if you want to do the whole Skrull thing. So it's like, yeah, you get a little 2-in-1. So,
Yeah, especially since Skrulls are kind of trending now because of Secret Invasion. So,
yeah. Plus, yeah, this Super Skrull is a lot different than the other one because this one has looks like an arc reactor. This one looks like it's got Black Bolt's fucking Toon Fork on his head. So he's got like a lot more like superpowers than just like, hey, I got the Fantastic Four's powers here.
Okay, yeah, I'll probably get this.
Like, yeah, this looks like a very different type of Super Skrull. Like this cape looks a little Doctor Strange-ish if you see what I'm saying.
Yeah, this is the one that impersonated Black Bolt. He's like the Illuminati Skrull.
Yeah, he's got the Iron Man glove on over here. So yeah, this is the other one was just a basic Super Skrull. This is like the Super Skrull.
Gotcha. Okay.
Because yeah, I think this is the one that has all the Illuminati's powers.
Yeah, I'm gonna get this 2-pack.
So yeah, you got that going. Yeah, it's not bad. I don't have any other Skrulls to fuck with, so I think I might skip on this. Unless I can find a way to get my hands on some just regular Skrulls, I would fuck with that.
Would you get it just to have the classic Spider-Woman?
No, I don't give a fuck about it. Not even in my Spider-Verse, no.
Gotcha, okay.
$57, August of 2023. Transformers, give them a paint job.
Basically.
This is Transformers Beast Wars, Rhinox and Scorpionox. This is a premium finish 2-pack from Takara Tomy and Hasbro. Usually when Takara Tomy come first, that means we gave it some paint.
I don't like that Scorpionox.
He time.
Yeah, these are like the original toys, right?
No, these are the Kingdom ones.
These are the Kingdom ones?
Yep.
They're just shiny.
Okay.
Yeah, they just have a more glossy finish.
Easy pass.
Yeah, same.
I mean, I would say these are the type of things that like you get if you can't find the originals.
Mm-hmm.
If you didn't or you missed out on the originals, then this would be an easy pickup just to kind of like compensate that you didn't get the other versions. And yeah, they'll have a little bit of a nice glossy finish to them, but it is what it is. It's not going to hurt anybody. So
I don't know, Jimmy, if you're going to agree with me or disagree, but I still, to this day, that Generations Rhinox is still the best Rhinox.
I'll say the same thing about Waspinator.
Yeah, I would agree with the Waspinator.
Waspinator.
Alright, well, yeah. I said, it is what it is. It looks good. It's decent. There you go. 2-pack's gonna set you back $70. January of 2024. So they're making you wait until next year to get that piece.
That's not bad because I think Rhinox is a Voyager.
Transformers! Thank God for third party. We got from Magic Square, we got the MSB46E Light of Victory. This is their Legend scaled take on an Optimus Prime.
Looks really nice.
Now, you wasn't here yesterday, Matt. Me and Jimmy were talking, and it was saying, like, I mean, I was like, if Legends was popping like it is now, when I got into Transformers, I probably would have just jumped on Legend scale instead of Masterpiece scale.
Yeah?
Hell yeah. One, it's smaller, so takes up less space. Two, because it's smaller, they're cranking characters out like it's no tomorrow. And it's like 3 or 4 different companies doing it. So you have so many options.
I mean, it's not too late.
It isn't. But again, real estate is real. Even for Transformers. Let me finish the first one before I jump on another one.
That's how I feel about Star Wars.
Like, I'm on the road to G1. I have to finish that with Transformers before I'm like I said, I'll venture off a little bit with like IDW stuff, but that's very cherry picking. The G1 stuff is like, yeah, this is what we focus on, and yeah, some of the Hasbro stuff from time to time. I've kind of eased up on it a bit. It's definitely on a cherry pick basis now, but yeah, these Legends ones, like, yeah, it's nice. They do good work.
As soon as I picked that Devastator, I knew I with Legends. Like, that Legend scale Devastator is fucking perfect.
Yeah, they're doing all the stuff. They're doing the combiners. They're doing everything. And they can do it because it's a smaller scale, but they don't sacrifice the quality. Not like how Hasbro would give you. Like that like them Dinobots, that core shit, whatever the fuck that is, that they're producing. That's their little Legend shit. And look what third parties do, what they offer you in a Legend scale Dinobot. Like, that shit is pristine. It's like
not to mention how much cheaper it is.
Yeah. And even if it's a fraction more than what Hasbro's asking, it's worth it. It's worth it. Because you know you're getting a better product. Like, you really think if Hasbro right now was to give you a Legend scaled Optimus Prime, it would look like this?
No. But because I don't think
that shit would be all hollowed the fuck out.
That's not their demographic for their Legends line. Like, for them, the Legends figures they're just trying to make cheap $10 toys for kids.
Yeah, I get it, but still, it's a missed opportunity, because even though, yes, it's meant to be cheaper and for younger audiences, they know who actually are out here buying that shit.
Yeah, exactly.
They know who's out here actually. That's why even the Legend scales have stepped up a little bit in quality, but they still show laziness for a lot of the shit they produce in them smaller scales. But then every now and then you find that dude, he must be that Cyclonus guy, and he's just like, I don't want to make a fucking little Legend, but he's gonna be fucking tits ass and shit. You know what I mean?
We need to know who this Cyclonus guy.
It's like, it's like a Cyclonus guy. He could definitely come to the cookout. Cyclonus.
I wanna buy him a beer.
It's like, say, Cyclonus guy, you did good work there, buddy. I want to shake your hand, sir. But yeah, this Prime is nice. It's gonna set you back $85. May of 2023. There you go. And now, also from Magic Square, we have the MS02EX Light of Peace. And this is their Masterpiece Scale version, their 2023 edition, because they have currently made, this is, I think, the third or fourth version they've made of their third-party Optimus Prime. Because, like, every Prime they made just got better than the last one. So I think, yeah, this is like the third or fourth version, I think.
Man, sometimes I wish I just collected Transformers and nothing else.
So
Yeah, I would get
so yeah, this is their like fourth time at it at making a masterpiece, cartoon accurate Optimus Prime. And I mean, again, looks good. The previous versions looked good too. I don't know what was ever wrong with them, but I guess they felt like they could do better. So okay. And again, it's one of those things where if you're a collector and you're short on the money, you have options. This one is oh nice.
Wow.
Excuse me. Wow,
Fucking
sorry.
10 out of 10, baby. Can I get a score from the judges, please?
I smell that.
My bad, y'all. Sorry about that.
Yeah, you alright, bro. But like, yeah, this looks good. This looks nice. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it.
I think it looks great.
Yeah, it's fantastic. And like I said, if you're not the type that look, look, this is what I'm saying. They're giving you everything. You're getting the waist swivel. You're getting the ab crunch. They're doing all the shit that they need to do to compete with Masterpieces Prime. But they're also giving it to you at an affordable price.
Yeah. I'm assuming this is not $450.
No, sir. This is gonna set you back $190. So under 200, almost $200 if you add tax, depending where you're shipping from. Put it that way. But still cheaper than a Prime. Still cheaper than an MP.
Yeah.
May of 2023, by the way. Hoo-hoo!
Oh, baby.
Hey, what do you say? Weren't we just talking about these dudes not that long ago?
Once again, just like the NECA gargoyles, we willed these into existence.
Now, this is a different company I don't think I've ever heard of. The Necu Company?
Nope, I've never heard of them.
So we got Biker Mice from Mars. We got Throttle, action figure. These are, what scale on these? 7 inch. Okay, hey, that's what's up. That is what's up. And they look pretty decent, look pretty articulated. I guess the photographer wasn't feeling frisky that day to try to pose them any bit.
No, so they got 15 POA.
Okay. I mean, it looks like it's got articulation. I'm just saying the photographer wasn't really trying. He just was like, just take the picture, man. Just take the picture, man.
Just take the picture.
Like no dramatic poses, no action poses, and by the way, where's the bikes?
No bikes.
He's got a helmet, but where's the bike?
Sold separately.
So yeah, here's my first hiccup with this line is right off the bat, no bikes. And the bikes integral part of that show. Like the bikes are the entire show.
It's in the name. The Biker Mice from Mars.
It's like if they release, it's like if NECA released Turtles with no weapons.
Yes, Drake. This is where the cool kids hang out. It's about time you made it. See, and now you can be one of the cool kids, Rye, and stop being a Grinch. What? You never heard of the Biker Mice from Mars, dude? Come on, Roderick, man. You lucky you're light skinned.
That shit came out of nowhere.
Roderick, no.
Oh shit.
I'll let you slide because you my world champion, so you can get a pass.
Well, I'm the president of Spaghett. What are you talking about?
Well, no, not Spaghett. I'm talking about my world champion for Extreme Local Wrestling.
Oh yeah, well I look at the lights.
Yeah,
So,
you're Sanjay. You're Sanjay.
yeah, I'm not the president in that group.
Nah. You are a member of the White Club, though. So,
Oh shit.
yeah.
Am I a member of the White Club?
Well,
That's the
you are a member of the White Club, but you are a North American thick boy first and foremost.
Oh yeah.
Always.
Oh yeah.
$35, fourth quarter of 2023. But of course, we can't have one mouse without some other mice. We got some other mices. We got Modu. So man, come on now.
Modo.
Yeah, Moto kind of has the best design.
But
Thing,
still,
'cause he's
the
got
photographer,
that
he
robotic
was
arm.
really phoning it into that day, kid. He just like stand still.
Okay.
He couldn't even put him in. He didn't even have the time to ace dance, motherfucker.
That's a little bit of a red flag to me.
What, that they didn't ace dance him?
Like they're not even trying to show you any kind of poses with the arms up for anything. They're just them standing there.
They're like, whatever you do, don't move this motherfucker.
Yeah, that's what it's
do.
kind of like. That's what it's kind of like giving me vibes. Like, whatever you do, don't try to pose them.
It's made out of Play-Doh. Be careful.
Don't want the people to know that they can't pose.
Joints are very. The tolerance is very. Very what? Very fragile.
Maybe this is a 3D render. I don't know.
I mean, for all purposes, it probably could be.
Yeah.
But even that then gives you very little faith, because now it's like, okay, we're not even getting like an actual physical thing.
Yeah.
The Marvel trailer, we haven't watched it yet. We saved those for the end of the stream ride, because every time we tried to play them, YouTube, Mama Susan used to like to come here and just smack us down with her drink box. So
especially if we trying to watch Transformers, she really does not like Transformers.
So we save
with their drink box.
We save all trailers to the end of the stream just in case. So if we get bumped off, it's not like you don't get to enjoy at least the rest of the stream. So we save trailers for last.
That's funny.
Cause Mama Susan back in the day, she be hating on us. She don't want to see young black men get money. She don't.
Yeah. She put us on the road for 6 months, and I had to fight for our channel back.
She be smacking us down with her drink box.
She got angry.
Yeah, and King Kong Gojira. And King Kong, and that shit was supposed to that was supposed to be copyright free, and we still got yeeted. So, like I said, we save all that shit. We save anything copywritten wise usually to the end, so just in case they feel froggy, and they be
and don't get us started on Deadpool.
Oh, don't forget, we got hit with Avengers sound. The sound.
Yeah.
The sound of the Avengers got us boosted.
I think the Deadpool 2 is the most egregious. Like, that video is banned in every country in the world. Like that.
The good times we had with Mama Susan. The give and take.
Like, public executions are okay here, but not watching the Deadpool 2 trailer, that's for sure.
You want to watch the girl milk them titties? Get that on YouTube, baby. All right, and we round out the crew with Vinny. All right, the mouse. Vinny the mouse.
All right. Real talk. Are any of you guys thinking about going in on these?
Nah.
And
the fact that I'm getting biker mice from Mars with no bikes is like kind of a no deal. Like, if anything, these are the type of figures that should just all automatically come with that accessory. The fact that they're not available or even on the market is ridiculous. What the fuck am I doing with a bunch of biker mice from Mars that don't have bikes? It's that bicicleta. What do you get? Something. No bikes. The fuck am I doing with
If
this?
if they did come with bikes, would you be more inclined?
Still probably no. Because
Yeah,
these Frankenstein figures right here give me no faith that they're articulated enough to even straddle a bike and make it look good.
here's all right. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Biker Mice from Mars is a is definitely something from my childhood. Like I remember that show vividly, and I remember having all the figures as a kid. Like I had Grease Pit, I had Larry Lindbergh. Like I had everybody.
Larry Lindbergh.
Something like that. I don't know, man. I feel like there's just too many. There's just too many like red flags here. Like the fact that we're not seeing any. Like they're showing you where the articulation points are, but then
But you're not
we're
seeing.
not
But you're not
actually.
really seeing anything.
Yeah. Like it's one thing just to say like, oh, here's an articulation part. Here's an articulation point, but what's the range of motion on said articulation point? You know.
Nobody knows.
And then the fact that they don't come with bikes makes it a tough sell because it's in the name. Like the bikes are like the bikes are everything. The bikes are everything. They're like they don't have like any they don't have anything else. Like I said, it's like the Ninja Turtles not having their signature weapons, you know?
But like I said, it
Oh
even
my
like I
god,
said,
Sons of Anarchy is back.
the whole thing starts with biker mice from Mars. It's like
Yeah.
you need the bikes. No
Uh,
bikes. They're like, well, what the hell?
Well,
What are we doing here then? What are we here for? That's like again like, would you sell me a Jedi without a lightsaber?
yeah. That's what I mean exactly. It's like having a Jedi with no lightsaber, or like I said, it's like the turtles with no weapons. Like it's just sort of
Yeah, it's like would you ship me gargoyles with no wings?
yeah.
Like come on. And like
That being said,
even gargoyles even have the forthright to go. You know what? We know we giving you these gargoyles with these big ass wingspan. We know what we gonna send you some cloaked ones with the next cat because we're well aware that these things are big. It's just like you. It's part of the show. Like they do close their wings from time to time, so you would at least have some kind of accessory to go along with it. So how the fuck you don't have a bike? Where your bike? Who took your bike?
I'm watching the stream, and it's just funny because my floating head with my little glare was like right next to the mouse's crotch.
you kind of look like Wilson on Home Improvement.
Yeah, like I was popping the thing up, and
You're just kind of geeking out.
I was like, why is Jimmy's head down there like that? I don't remember putting it there, and it just kind of looked funny. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna keep it like that.
Yeah, I'm Wilson.
He's peeking out, little candy corn Jimmy over there.
I'm watching you undress.
Hey,
Yeah, this line's a tough sell for me. There's just a lot of red flags. The fact that they're $35 a piece.
and no bike.
Yeah, no bike.
35, 36, fourth quarter 2020.
Yeah, $36.
Like I would have to see someone else review this thing, look at the figure to really make an assessment and then make a decision on like would I go in it if a bike did come out, maybe. But as again,
Yeah.
I need to see something because this is not a convincing enough argument here. Like these photos just look suspect.
Mr. V says give Jimmy a corner.
Hell no.
He's the he's the bottom on our triangle.
He completes our Triforce.
Yeah, these I'm gonna have to wait on some reviews to see. This there's no waiting. Absolutely.
Super 7, we're getting a Karai Ultimates. We were just talking about
Yeah.
female ninjas from Turtles, and here's one right here. And yeah, she looks
Yeah,
good.
so basically, Rat King got pulled out of Wave 10, got replaced with Karai.
Because he was
Yeah,
too
she looks.
he was too pretty.
Yeah, emo, pretty boy Rat King was too much for the world.
I mean, I don't mind the Karai.
She
The Karai looks good though.
Yeah, she looks good. She looks good. Karai, another. Well, I wouldn't say she's a main character. She's certainly an important character. Like, she appears in a lot of different versions of the Turtles.
Hey, look, Jimmy. You
I'm
haven't seen her
excited.
crotch.
Oh my god.
Smell that hoo-ha. Smell that ninjetti hoo-ha.
Or just make me be her crotch.
You just get a taste. You just get a
That's
taste. Or you shot with an arrow. There you go. How you like that? Through your fucking skull. Eh?
oh shit.
Yeah. See how quickly that turned?
Dude,
Yeah.
Jimmy, this isn't society. Come on now.
Now I want more. Give me more.
Yeah, it's decent. Come with decent head sculpts. She's got that like Foot Clan mask face. That's cool. A bow with arrows. Oh my god, that's crazy.
Whoa! Don't tell Todd.
Oh, wow. What kind of shenanigans they running over here?
Gojira, if you're still in the chat, Gojira, did you ever see Society? You don't need to. I'm not gonna say anything further. You don't need to answer me, but if you saw it, then you already know where I'm getting at. If you want to make it happen, make it happen, son.
$55, March 2024. Allegedly.
I suspect it comes out much later than that.
Allegedly. Just keep it pushing. We got more beef. We got more beef to this Brazilian steakhouse.
Whoa, hey now. Liu Kang back. He's back again, but more expensive. And this time he's got a fiery, like a fiery golden shower dragon.
Whoa! Wait, what?
Golden shower dragon.
That ain't right.
It ain't right.
Yeah, this is kind of like. I passed on the first Liu Kang because it was too expensive. And I'm like, I don't give a fuck about that dragon. Now we're getting a more expensive Liu Kang with a dragon that I want even less.
Don't you want Liu Kang to look at you like this and go, "Ooh," hit you with the Zoolander face?
Yes, I do. Very, very much so.
It's a dumb movie.
What?
Yeah. Fucking hate Zoolander.
What the fuck?
That movie's such shit.
Oh my god.
I did remove you. I muted you. They can't hear you now. They can't hear none of you talking that nonsense.
After this show, and actually, I don't even know if it's on YouTube. Google shunting, Gojira. Google shunting.
Shunting. Alright, they can hear you now. They couldn't hear you a minute ago.
Google shunting, and then think about Jimmy wanting to be the crotch.
Wait, what?
and then you'll
that came out of nowhere.
And then because Jimmy's like make me the crotch. And I'm like this isn't society. Y'all never like saw that movie?
We live in a society.
And y'all need to watch that movie.
Where Zoolander is a shitty movie. Caesar.
You lucky I was getting my popcorn, son. You better start talking about Zoolander.
Gojira, Jira, if you decide to Google shunting, maybe do it in like an incognito tab. I don't know. That's just my advice.
I want
Yeah, I
some
don't know.
pop.
I don't know. This cool. I wish we could just get like a standalone Liu Kang without the dragon for like half the price.
Nah, you're gonna get the golden shower dragon.
Look at that! Look at that dragon! Dragon ball. Give me your money. Dragon ball. All right. Well, Liu Kang and the golden shower dragon. It's gonna set you back $180 with an $18 deposit. Third quarter of 2023. Also coming from Storm Collectibles, we got Soul Calibur at 5.
6.
Oh yeah,
6.
6.
I don't know my Roman numerals. On my bad Catholic.
This cool. I like Soul Calibur. And Mitsurugi was one of my go-to, but you know, you can't collect everything.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, if I was looking to get into another line of Storm Collectibles figures, Soul Calibur would be like number 3. I'd probably get the Tekken ones before I'd get these, but that being said, if they make a Nightmare, I'll probably fuck with that.
Like I said before, though, I appreciate Storm Collectibles being consistent with, like, hey, we're the guys to come to if you want fighting game characters, because we're pretty much doing them all.
Yeah.
Yeah, like any fighting game ever in history is gonna get a figure from Storm Collectibles, it seems like.
Now, they might not all come out when you want them to, but we'll make them.
Yeah, eventually you'll get them.
You gotta buy some of our Mortal Kombat shit first. And our Golden Axe stuff.
Yeah, that's right, eh? Like Golden Axe is like the one property that's not a fighting game. They make figures from.
Like, yo, you gotta buy these skeletons, bitch. Hell, even they got ones where, oh, the dudes that ride the demons, they come with their fucking shit to ride the demon.
Buy my skeleton. Buy my skeleton.
How's this dude cheaper than Liu Kang? Well, he don't come with a piss dragon, so.
Yeah.
$95.
He doesn't go with the piss dragon.
Third quarter of 2023. I forgot about that.
Piss dragon.
All right, this is when it starts to get a little sexy, man.
Oh, bad.
We start off with the Pocket Art Series. Uziker Heavy Shield Hand, 112 scale figure. This is the Girls with Guns segment, Matt. Girls with Guns. You like Girls with Guns, Matt?
Yeah. Of course.
She's got guns.
With guns, without guns.
She got her, like, military grade boots on. Well, no, those are like fancy Skechers.
She's got her. See, she's got her knee pads on. Those will come in handy.
Oh yeah. You know what I'm saying? She got her big ass Call of Duty riot shield over here. Baby girl, how you got that big ass shield and that little ass pistol with the silencer on it?
Fellatio.
What? Why do you scream out fellatio?
Because you're like, do you know what I'm talking about? So I just wanted to make sure that oh,
Alright.
no, it's just, it's just so it's just I don't want to say anything.
I'm what?
It's just Gojira just hit me up and we're on the same page.
You're right. You're kind of right. Something wrong with you.
I'm over here talking about girls with guns. She's talking about fellatio.
You
I'm
sound like a
sorry.
balloon deflating. What's happening?
Um, I need a minute. I'm sorry. uh,
Damn it, Popcorn Matt. Quit popping off over there, Colonel.
Don't worry. Don't worry. I'll cover for him. Okay, what would Matt say? This figure would make any collector's pants swell. Get it? I have spoken.
It's supposed to be a family-friendly show.
It is? Oh, shit. Well, I fucked that one.
Family full of perverts.
Hey. Yeah. Yeah.
Hondo with a $10 deposit. Fourth quarter of 2023. Damn, some good popcorn right here.
Some
It's
popcorn.
cheese and caramel.
I'm not caramel. What's going on?
What the fuck? You dying over there?
Is he getting tickled?
Gojira had one assignment and he knocked it out of the oh shit. That's good. That's good. Gojira, you nailed it, son. You nailed it.
I don't want to know, but I kind of do.
Oh shit. Gojira is a fucking goat when it comes to making memes. Oh, that was good.
You good over there, pimp? You good over there, son?
Gojira, I think Gojira, I think you should share it with Smith, but not Jimmy yet. I don't know if he's ready yet.
Well, hold, wait, what?
I don't know if he's ready for that.
No, motherfucker, I'm ready. Gojira, you know where to find me.
All right, we got Happy, the Rifleman, girls with guns.
This is from the same line, I assume it is.
Mm-hmm. But now she got bigger guns, though. She got big guns.
And is this just like an original IP? Like this is not based off of anything, right?
As far as I know, yeah.
Okay, yeah, they look nice.
Yeah, good. They're good like this popcorn.
I don't know, Gojira. I don't even know what I'm sure of anymore.
I know what I'm sure of. Listen. I got Messenger open. I'm waiting.
Jimmy, you can't have.
I'm waiting.
$100 $10 deposit, fourth quarter of 2023.
I don't know. Gojira, I think only send it if they consent to seeing it.
I consent.
I don't want to be responsible.
I consent.
I don't. I don't want to be responsible for traumatizing anybody.
All right.
I'm kind of scared now.
Now from Snail Shell, Matt.
Whoa now.
We got Torukusuki. She got big hands and big hands and big hands, but don't get a hand job.
Yeah, that oh, I don't want big hands for that. I want little hands.
Whoa.
Are you sure about
Hold
that?
on. Hold
Well,
on,
'cause-
Gojira sent me something. Oh, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, that's good.
Look what she does with those big hands, though, Matt. Look at that.
I shouldn't make thumbnails like this anymore. I think I'll call it a quit.
The big hands are kind of not really what I'm noticing.
Is that right?
I
The
don't know.
hand ripped the
Yeah,
booba.
I will say though, this figure does look pretty good.
Yeah, it's decent.
I don't know if I would. I don't know if I would like jump on it per se.
Oh, the skirt comes off? I didn't know that.
Oh, whoa, never mind. Retracted.
Retracted.
That's what's up.
This photo kind of makes me feel unwell.
And look, you got a friend with regular hands, Matt.
Okay, there you go. You know, the smaller the hands, bigger your willy will look. Right? Is that a real thing?
I guess it is now.
So it is written. So it shall
Gojira,
come to pass.
Gojira, that 8 plus Gojira. That was more beautiful than I ever could have imagined.
Big-handed woman will set you back.
Holy shit!
60 with a $16 deposit September of 2023. Now, if you don't like the big hands, Matt, you can get little hands.
Ah, so there you go. Now we're in business. They may be too small though. Why we can't just have like normal size hands?
Maybe they don't know how to make hands.
Maybe they only know how to make big hands.
Yeah. Oh shit.
I mean, she's got a weapon. She got a stick. She got a staff.
Are these are not from the same line as the girls with guns, right? These are not from the same line. These look better though. These look better.
I bet you like these girls with guns right here.
Dude.
Sexual.
Hey.
That was
you know, like if they weren't so like if they weren't so expensive.
What would the missus say if you came home with this? He'd be like, none of your business. I'm going to my room.
It's okay, Gojira. You can share it.
I don't know. I feel like she would probably just be like, probably just. They should be like, "Why are you so fucking horny?" And then she'd call me a perv. Gojira, I don't know if the world is ready for that, Gojira.
I think it is.
All right.
You know, just really quick, the funny part isn't just the fact that the photo itself. It's just I just imagine Gojira sitting there surfing through my videos, trying to find the right thumbnail.
That's why it was so. That's why it was so funny.
Oh shit!
Gojira's the goat, son.
Yes, he is.
I gotta watch Society.
Society. Well, big-breasted women with small hands will set you back 165 with a 16 feet.
Yeah, see, dang, like if these weren't so expensive, that's a lot of money though, you know. Like
That's a lot of money for sexy.
I could pay a real girl with tiny hands for that price.
I'm sorry. This is getting out of hand.
Sorry, PlayStation 9. No Crystal Pepsi here, bro. Maybe next time.
They brought that back, you know.
Yeah, we seem to get it here like sporadically, like once in a while we'll get it, but not all the time.
We have the horror of Dracula, Count Dracula Deluxe, 1/6 scale figure.
Count Dooku.
Yeah, this is Count Dracula.
Dracula.
I mean, looks good. Christopher Lee, rest in peace. The Count Dooku.
Yeah, Christopher Lee is like the greatest human to have ever lived. You know what I'm saying, though?
For sure.
Christopher Lee is he lived his best life.
That's why he's the GOAT. The GOAT.
Like not only he played. He was in James Bond. He was in Star Wars. He was Dracula. He was in Lord of the Rings. He killed people in the Secret Service. Put out, he put out like 6 heavy metal albums at like fucking 87.
Well, I mean, dudes.
Bro, like he lived his best life.
That's why he had MVP, son. That's why he Dracula.
Yeah, he's like the MVP of all mankind.
Hey, come on now, everybody know. Listen. That's why he's the MVP. That's why he's the GOAT. The GOAT. Yeah, man, he's the GOAT. That's why he's the GOAT. The GOAT.
That being said, I'm not as interested in the Hammer monsters as much as I am the Universal monsters.
Yeah, but this is more like if you're a fan of this version of Dracula, so you know.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like if you like the Hammer Dracula, then this is right up your alley. But I'm more into the Universal Dracula.
Well, Christopher Lee's Dracula will set you back 300. What? I didn't even see the price. $30 deposit, fourth quarter of 2023. Woo. Also, to go with your Christopher Lee Dracula, you get a fancy coffin to go with that.
Ooh.
Dang, I didn't even know that, Gojira. The man just gets more interesting by the day.
Coffin.
So you get your coffin. $80, fourth quarter of 2023. Then to wrap it up with this, you get your Grand Moff Tarkin Van Helsing.
Peter Cushing.
Not only will he slay vampires, but he will destroy Alderaan. You may fire with
Hey, you know, if you're already interested in the Christopher Lee Dracula, might as well just get Peter Cushing. Go with him.
That's why he's the MVP! That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
They go good together. They make like a nice pair.
Yeah. Go well. They complement each other. So you get Dooku and Grand Moff Tarkin together. The Empire lives. What's up? Also gonna set you back $300 with a $30 deposit, fourth quarter of 2023. Oh wow, just what I was asking for from Bandai. I want Iron Man marked 85 5 years later. Yay.
Yay.
Wasn't we just talking about this, Jimmy? We were like, oh my god.
I said I hope they do another Iron Man Mark 85 5 years later, or I'm gonna go kill someone.
In Minecraft.
And I didn't do that because look what we got. We got that head sculpt kind of rough, but we got, you know, got him. So happy.
It's Robert Downey Jr.
That's like Robert Downey Jr.
Nah, you're mixing him up with his stunt man, Robert Downey Jr.
Oh, Dorney? Oh, shit. No, Dorney. He's kind of a prick.
No one likes Downey. And he's like, I am Robert Downey Jr.
I am Dorney Man.
I am Aluminum Man.
Yeah, I'm Aluminum Man.
Robert Downey Jr. is the invincible Aluminum Man.
That head sculpt is so fucking bad. I'm sorry. That's it's honestly one of the worst I've ever seen.
He suffered from depression of being a 5 year later.
Nah.
Like, please melt me.
I should have stayed in bed.
I could be made into a better figure. But instead, I'm going to charge you $105 with a $10.50 deposit. October of 2023.
Would have paid $185.
Know what I really was like, man? I really wish they had a Thanos Endgame. 5 years later. What?
Holy shit.
Someone answered my prayers.
Dang.
It's just what
good, though.
Yeah, it looks fine.
Thanos.
He's got the new Infinity Gauntlet on. That's about it. But it's got no jewels. It's got no jewels.
Jewels, gems, stones.
Stones, rocks, boogers.
Infinity boogers.
I've got the Infinity boogers.
I've got all the infinity boogers.
I picked every last infinity booger until I can build the infinity napkin.
Infinity. Wipe away all the boogers in the universe.
I will blow away.
Perfect.
I will blow out all half of humanity in one fell swoop, and not even leave a trail of mucus behind.
Perfectly balanced, as all mucus should be.
I will wipe away all post-nasal drip. Alright, Thanos is gonna set you a buck 35 with a 1350 deposit October of 2023. From Mega House, you get Common Rider Ultimate Artist. Common Rider Frets. Now, I thought this was a figure at first, but womp womp, I got scammed. Statue.
That looks cool, though.
It does look cool, though.
Looks like he's taking a dump.
He's taking a common dump.
Uh-huh.
Common. Etching.
Let me write out this common.
Listen, I've been watching a lot of Kamen Rider lately, man. This shit is wild, boy. I don't know which actual arc I'm on. I think it's the Decade arc. But a lot of crazy shit be going down. A lot of transformations. Yo, that face is crazy. That helmet is wild. It's like it's like a bug face, but also could be a shockwave because it's got one eye.
Ooh.
Yeah. Oh, and he lights up. Ooh, that's fancy. Oh, it's big.
Big boy.
No wonder he's got a heftier price on his ass. He's gonna set you back $385 with a 57.75 non-fundable. That's a weird amount to ask for a deposit, right? Give me $57.75.
Yeah, that is weird.
Why is that? Because I like $57.75 mulatto numbers.
It's the lotto numbers. Yeah.
This is my pick 4.
I'm gonna buy this now.
If you make it rich, you better give me some money. $57.75. February of 2024. Oh, now here's to get a little more sexy for you, man. A little sexy. We got the Wings of Salvation.
Whoa.
The Wings of Salvation.
Wow.
Singer Raphael.
Do her clothes come off?
What? With her harp? Look at it. She's showing you some leg. She's showing you some leg. Look at that. Boom. She got the metal bra to keep the titties tight.
Take a whack at that harp.
Showing you a little leg action. Showing you, the goods and plenties. She got the soft goods because the body's soft. Again, show you
soft.
Show you what the harp do. What that harp do.
So, like, Matt, where would you put this in your home? You're running out of
my bedside table.
But you already got like 6 of like other sexy statues.
Sexy statues.
You never have enough.
They're getting sexier.
Big bedside table, shit.
They're just gonna be laying in the bed with Matt. I'm just gonna be in the bed, just laying there. Like, just come get it. Just come get it. But yeah, that's why he's the GOAT. Look, she's playing her harp. She's playing you a lovely song of seduction.
Oh, I don't need a song for that to happen.
The fuck, Jimmy? You and your your songs of seductions.
Play me a song on your heartbeat. And
Sing me your song of the night. And then on top of that, she's so seductive. She's so majestic with her musical talents. And then she has wings. She has wings. She's like,
damn.
I can fly up your ass.
Whoa. Maybe. Let's see where the relationship goes first.
Whoa. Maybe. That's what you say?
Maybe.
Alright, well, sexy harp lady, very seductive. The Wings of Salvation will set you back $265 on a $26.50 deposit. First quarter of 2024, allegedly. But when she's done being sexy,
Whoa, now.
Hold on, go back. I missed the sexy woman. I pressed it and she closed out. So I have to go here and find sexy, seductive lady.
I don't know. Gamera is pretty sexy.
Gamera is sexy, but he's not.
Just a big turtle guy.
But then when she's like extra sexy and she's ready for war, she just throws on her sexy outfit to kill. When she's done rocking on the harp, she's like, I'm ready for blood now. Your blood. Human blood. And then she becomes the Archangel of Death.
Whoa.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
The living embodiment of the succubus.
That looks cool, actually.
That looks cool. That's fancy.
She's like, my harp transforms into my armor. This doesn't come with.
No, this doesn't come with the harp.
Then it is the armor.
The wings look nice.
Yeah, it's cool. Now there is a basic bitch version, but it's like, why would you want the basic bitch version? It doesn't come with all this cool. It doesn't even come with the wings. Doesn't even come with the wings. She's like, I'm done being sexy. Now it's time for murder. They say, look how pretty my armor is. That means you can take it off of her, Jimmy.
Whoa.
I can recreate my greatest fantasies.
The upper room.
Unscrew armor piece by armor piece.
She's like, I don't care if you have blades, Jimmy. Give it to me. Give it to me, candy corn.
She probably has blades too. Look at her.
Shit, I don't want her disease.
She's gonna set you back $400 though, with a $40 deposit. First quarter of 2024.
If she can keep it.
Now we go into the
Gamera
Rebirth. SH Monster Arts.
Yay. Turtle Man. Look how cute he is.
What's with his belly? Belly's looking like a soft spot.
A thick boy.
I'm saying, that looks like a weak point in a video game. He's like, I fly.
Yay, I got fins. Yay.
Fly like there's a lot of big ass accessories coming with right there.
Yep.
And I light up.
Gojira, I can't say that I did, but I'll watch it after.
See what now?
Gojira says, did we see the trailer for the Demeter?
Oh, yeah. Don't worry about that, man. Stick around, bro. Stick around.
Okay.
Roger says he's waiting on X Plus for his Gamera.
Yeah, again, the problem with Monster Arts is that their figures look really nice. It's just the price from you.
Yeah, they have to.
Is Gamera, Gojira? Maybe you can answer this. Is Gamera considered like part of the Godzilla realm of characters? I know Gamera, like he's his own thing. He has his own movies. What I'm saying is that like a separate license, or is Gamera like part of the Godzilla license?
I think he isn't part of the license. I think he's just always been unofficially kind of related, you know?
Okay, so like let's say like Super 7 has the license for Godzilla, but they couldn't necessarily make a Gamera.
Yeah, they would need the Gamera license, I think.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, see, that's where I'm at when it comes to like Godzilla stuff. I'm just kind of waiting on Super 7 because that Super 7 is like that healthy middle ground where they're not quite as expensive as Monster Arts, but then they're still like quality, you know.
Yep.
So like you have like the $20 Godzilla figures from Bandai, but they're basically just like statues or like kids' toys. So they're like really cheap, but there's no sort of quality to them. Whereas Monster Arts, they're a lot of quality, but they're too expensive. So Super 7 is really like that nice middle ground.
$135 for this bad boy, October of 2023.
Oh no.
Again!
No.
Gigan.
Why are all the Geigans expensive?
Good, they want your money.
I ain't got none. I spend it on sexy harp lady. Fuck.
Too bad. Now you gotta save for this one too. It's coming for you.
I'll just sell my copy of Zoolander.
It's a big boy. It's a big toy.
So this is just a statue, so he doesn't move, right? Or no, he moves a little. I think his arms do.
He articulated. He's decorated. He opens his mouth.
Okay, that's cool.
He's just a big boy.
He is the greatest Godzilla villain.
I am the greatest Godzilla villain.
Right next to Mecha Godzilla.
Well, he's gonna set you back $515 with a $72.25 deposit. I'm telling you, somebody's putting in their lotto numbers with these down payments. It's $77.25.
Who directed the Matthew Broderick Godzilla movie? Who made that movie?
Whoever it is, he's not working anymore.
He's the greatest. He's the greatest enemy of Godzilla.
7/25, September of 2023.
Y'all are gonna hate me. I kind of like that movie.
I do too, actually.
Sexy.
Katana.
Limited edition.
1/3.
Look at that right there.
Gojira said,
Look at your face, Jimmy. Look at that, son. Get in it. Get all in it. Get in
Roland Emmerich is.
Do they have any other angles of this figure or statue?
Matt's like, let me look at her booty.
Saying it without saying it. I actually do kind of like that movie as much as I joke.
Yeah, it's not as bad as people say it is.
Sitting on your face, Jimmy.
We'll talk about it later.
Sitting on your face.
No, I'm going in there. What are you talking about?
Get it in there, buddy.
We sure this isn't the sexy episode?
I don't know anymore.
It's not the sexy episode. This is deceptively not the sexy episode.
There we go.
Oh, look, the folds.
Check the cheeks right on top of your dome, son. Check out our cheeks right on our dome. Boom, 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 boom. Twerk it on you. Twerk it. Body, yaddy, 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 yaddy. Body, yaddy, 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 yaddy.
I gotta leave. I gotta leave for about 35 minutes. much these days.
Body,
Ton.
yaddy, 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 yaddy. Body, yaddy, 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 yaddy. Body, yaddy, giddy. Throw the dollar, son. Throw the change, son.
What's happening?
Throw that change, son.
He's out of control today.
You gotta throw the change, son.
I think he's been drinking again.
That's why he's the GOAT! The
It
GOAT!
doesn't stop.
Listen, man, I'm just trying to help you out here, bro. Just trying to give you a little taste of the good life. See what it tastes like.
The good life.
Get a little taste of the good life. You see? Get a taste of the good life.
Ooh, look at that fan.
Get a taste. Get a taste. Feet firmly on the ground. Look at that.
Like to see it.
And she gets alternate head sculpt, unmasked. Oh wow. She lets the hair down.
Whoa, now.
She'll show you the cakes, the tasty cakes, and then she cuts your fucking head clean off.
Finally, someone needs to.
She's gonna kill you with sexiness. Kill you with.
She already doing that.
She's gonna kill you with her vagina.
Whoa! Oh, we can't say that on air.
Look at it. You get two. Look at this, Jimmy. Look at this. Look at that candy corn shining right now. Shining on the vagina. Your two vaginas.
Why are we still looking at this figure? It's been 10 minutes.
It's been 10 minutes.
It's still more pictures. I just bounce a boob on your head. Bong, bong. 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 Oh, shit's propeller kids getting more hype. Bong. God damn it, so it's leaving the screen. Bong. God damn it. It's crazy.
I think I need to start running the show again.
I think you need to get 2 of these so you could display one with each head.
You see the price, not for the broke boys. Not for the broke boys. Check out the down payment. That is not your lotto numbers. That's your insurance payment.
Yeah, that's like my social insurance number.
Moving on. Overly priced statue.
Dang.
From Pure Arts, we have Monster Hunters. I only kind of gravitated just because I've been playing the game a little bit. It's a pretty wild game. They got big ass monsters that you gotta fight.
Is it on Game Pass?
Is it?
I think
it actually is.
Yeah, I think the Monster Hunter World is?
Yeah, something like that. Rise or something like that. I think it is on because I think I downloaded it from Game Pass. So yeah, it is.
Okay, nice.
And it is co-op multiplayer and all that good shit too.
Nice.
Plus, you get a cat as a sidekick and a dog to accompany you on your adventures.
I love dogs.
My cat guy looks like a ninja.
Mm-hmm.
It's a ninja cat.
Is it like a cat? Is it like a cat or a dog, or you get both?
No, you get both. The dog you ride around. The kitty ninja, he just kind of hangs out with you and does stuff.
What's that Monster Hunter like knockoff they just released where everybody's a samurai?
What, Wild Hearts?
Oh, that's what it's called.
I got that game too. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
See, look, there it is. This is his kitty.
Aha.
His kitty with the armor on.
Kitty.
He's ready to fight the monster. See, he's ready to fight.
Love monsters.
So yeah, cool statue. Looks good. Looks pretty beefy and bulky and big and Minnow-san. And you get a little mini cat. Like that's just a little extra bonus. It's for the kids. but it ain't for the broke boys though. 14.
Dang.
14 on that, boy. Look at the deposit. Ooh, fuck around and change your mind.
That's a healthy fucking deposit.
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
Matt will change his mind.
I've been known to
statue.
Whoa now.
We end this sexy night with semi-sexy statue from Alita Battle Angel. Now this is actually the deluxe version. There is a basic bitch one, but
Yeah, who's getting that? You getting the deluxe version?
you get more wings and you get booty.
Why is her booty exposed?
I don't know. I didn't make the statue. And she's on scraps of rubbish.
You're not wearing underwear.
Well, half her body's mechanical anyway.
It's okay. She don't need them.
It's just a shell.
Did they have to sculpt that thing?
I guess somebody did.
More like they got the privilege of sculpting that thing.
They got the privilege.
Oh. Maybe they don't know how to sculpt something like that. They're like, just model the Colorado River and call it a day.
They said, "Oh, we know how to sculpt. We'll sculpt the shit out of something." But it's hollow, hollow booty. You don't want no hollow booty.
They ain't showing a full image of that backside. That tells me that you're gonna have some.
She got some robo tits. Her robo tits are hanging out.
Uh-oh.
We're gonna get banned.
It actually looks really nice though.
Yeah, it's a cool statue.
Actually nice.
It's a crazy looking statue. Not for the broke boys.
Dang.
Fuck around and change your mind. And ramen, you'll be lucky if you have enough for ramen. But that will do it for the fig news, ladies and gentlemen. Which is awesome.
Yay. We did it.
I think we want to jump into topics.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right, why don't you start us off then, Jimmy?
All right. So we have talked. I think we one of our topics in the past was how do we feel about writers taking liberties and stuff that has source material. This is kind of similar, but a little bit more specific. So basically, nowadays we have a TV show or a movie for anything that has a comic, which is a cool thing. But what you'll see in pretty much every single one of those movies or shows is a new character that wasn't originally in the source material. Like the first thing that pops in my head is, Daryl from The Walking Dead was a new addition to the story. He was never in the comics, but it just so happened it worked well for a while at least. But other times, it doesn't. So basically, how do we feel about not original characters in our stuff?
Well, not even just original characters, but there's also times in certain medium where they'll totally change certain things around a bit, going back to The Walking Dead, because there's certain characters and certain things that are supposed to happen with certain people, but they kind of switch shit around with certain things.
Yeah, certain people died before they died in the comic, or certain people didn't die when they should have died, or died differently.
Yeah, the whole thing of Rick at some point loses a hand. He never lost a hand in the series. He kept moving on.
Andrea, she survived almost the entire comic series, but in the show she died really, really early.
Well, probably the biggest example is Judith Grimes. Like Judith Grimes uh, died in the comic almost instantly.
Yeah. Gosh, I forgot about that. Yeah.
Yeah, like basically like and the scenario in which she died, uh, she being Lori, was completely different. Like in the comics, you know, Lori gave gave birth to Judith, and then there was no problem, and then she was trying to run away, and she got she basically got caught in crossfire. I'm forgetting what it's called, but what's the governor's like Woodsboro? Is it Woodsboro? West
Yes.
something
Woodsbury.
like that. Woodsbury, right?
Yeah, I think.
Something like that. But she basically got caught
The
in
patient.
the crossfire, and you know, in the TV show, like Judith would live for the duration of the TV show. And then, you know, it was kind of the opposite for Sophia. Like she died very early on in the in the TV series, but in the comic she lives to the end of the comic, you know?
Yeah.
All right, here's the thing. My answer to this depends on one question.
And what's that
Is
question?
is there an established multiverse at play? 'Cause then it's like with Turtles and like Transformers, where you understand that there's like you understand that it's like, okay, well, there's a multiverse, so I don't get bogged down by if this version of Turtles is different than what I know Turtles to be, because I'm like, okay, I have the understanding that this is a totally separate universe. You know, like I need everything to tie together. So if I have the understanding where this is a totally different universe, but it's still connected, it's easier for me to digest changes, or like introducing new characters. It's more when there's no multiverse, and then it kind of, because
Well,
then I'm like, where does this character fit in?
that's why it's 50-50 in Star Wars these days.
Yeah.
Sometimes you get a new character that's really, really good. Like we got a ton of them in the Mandalorian, you know, and the Mandalorian himself actually. Uh, but then you look at a show like Kenobi, and it didn't work out as well as it should have. So yeah.
Yeah. Like yeah, Walking Dead is really the best example of this, because yeah, then again, like Daryl and Merle, like where do they fit in to this universe, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Because in my mind, Walking Dead is the comics, and that's the Walking Dead, and like, you know, like I know they have the video games, like the Telltale games, where they focus on different part, but you know it's in continuity. That's where I'm kind of like, because then I'm like, okay, like in my world, Daryl does not even exist, you know.
Yeah.
So I don't
I'm
know. It
glad you
depends.
bring up The Boys, Gojira, because I just started watching The Boys, and from what I hear, like they've taken a lot of liberties, from where the comic was. So, but I would say like this: like it's okay to add or change things as long as it doesn't mess up the overall narrative of what that arc was.
Yeah, like I
If that
guess
makes
it. I
sense.
like I guess it. Yeah, like I guess it depends too what you're going for, because like let's say with a lot of like with the like let's say with the MCU, you understand that the MCU is an entirely different continuity. Like you understand going into it that they change stuff. They're doing whatever it is they do because hey, like we're our own continuity. Like we're not trying to tie into anything else. So it lends itself more to being changes. But then when you have certain things where like if you're trying to do more of an like hey like we're adapting this but we're gonna kind of change some things. That's where I kind of don't like it because if you're changing stuff, well then you're kind of creating your own version. You're not. It's not an adaptation anymore. You know what I'm
Look
saying?
look at the Halo TV show. What they added that new character, the human who's part of the Covenant.
Yeah.
That was bad. That's just having a character for the sake of having a character, you know?
Exactly. Yeah.
And I think new characters in source material or stuff based off source material can be good because that means your show can have some surprises so
Yeah.
that it's completely predictable. But a lot of them just put them in just to have them in, and they either serve no purpose or they just fuck up the story completely.
True.
Yeah. Exactly.
Like I said, unless like I said, if their presence is there to help the story, that's okay. But if it's just there because you feel like you needed to fill a spot, then it's like can do without you then. You know.
like yeah. Like another example. Uh, like that the Mortal Kombat movie, the most recent one. Like they added Cole Young and they made him the main character. I kind of didn't like that because it's like, well, all you you don't have enough Mortal Kombat characters to pick from. You need to create a character to be the to be the star of the movie when Liu Kang is already in the movie.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like that's an example where I didn't like it, or like the Resident Evil movies. It feels like Paul Anderson just created a character for his wife to play and made her the star above all the actual characters from the video games. Like that's another example where I kind of I did not like it. Because it's like, well, you're making all the main characters from the games. You're making them all. You're making them all come second to your wife.
yeah.
But like again, like I was saying about the multiverse thing, like that's why for like the Michael Bay movies, a lot of them don't bother me because I understand going into it that this is just its own continuity. I'm not trying to I'm not trying to make it fit into anything else because I know that they're just doing their own thing and it's just its own continuity and I'm not going to worry about it. That's actually a big problem with Star Wars where there's so much different stuff and when you try to fit everything together, like all the different books and TV shows and when you try to fit everything together and you're like, "Well, when is this taking place? When is this taking place?"
That's what I was gonna mention. If you look at any Transformers cartoon after G1 and Beast Wars that adds new characters, 99% of the time it usually works out. Like Bulkhead was a new character now beloved.
Yeah.
Lockdown, Skybite, uh, the
Knock
motherfucker from
Well,
Transformers
see,
Prime.
but see, here's
knockout.
the thing though with
Yeah,
Transformers though, they when they kind of retell the lore, you can add new characters because again, it doesn't take away from the main plot. Cybertron's at war, Energon is low, search for new resources, crash on Earth, wake up later, reformat to earthly vehicles, war continues. Can't mess that up. So even if you add new characters who may not have been originally in like the G1 of the comics or whatever, you can add those new characters and they don't hurt the product because one, they're playing that role of whatever the character is. It's like, okay, like when you do the newer versions, like in the beginning, G1 didn't have no females represented as main characters. Now you do any Transformer thing, there's always some female Autobot available to be represented, because now that's a thing where, you know, female Transformers need to be represented, female characters need to be represented. So, and then that's how you get like the RCs and Prime and all that. But because no one really takes umbrage with it, is because one, RC is technically a legacy character, and two, they, you know, they portray her as such. Like, it's not just there to be there. Like, you're not there because we just need a girl. No, we put you here because you're a good character, but you also happen to be a female robot at the same time. Same thing with Bulkhead. Bulkhead wasn't a new character until what? Animated?
Yeah, animated.
But because the style and the treatment of how they put Bulkhead as, like, he's the kind of goofy oaf with the big heart, but at the same time, like, he comes off as dim-witted, but he then shows you like he's not stupid. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they gave the character depth enough that more people wanted to see Bulkhead, so that when Prime came around, they just kind of folded him in, and now he's kind of like one of those characters where, okay, he gets a seat at the table. We know he's not a G1er, but he got fleshed out in a way that he's acceptable.
Yeah.
Even if he doesn't come from the beginning. But he still follows the architect. He follows along with the architect of every other Transformer. Cybertron's at war. We leave planet to find new source of energy. Crash on Earth. Same rule applies. It's when they really try to reinvent the wheel, that's when you fuck up.
Yeah, like, again, I'll go back to Star Wars for an example. Like, another big one is like Ahsoka. Like when the Clone Wars started and they added Ahsoka, and you know, like, it, for a lot of people it was confusing because they're like, well, who is this character? Like, she wasn't in the movies. Like,
yeah, no
where
one,
does she?
You never heard her name spoken before.
Yeah, like, we never heard about this character before. Like, this is a brand new character, but now we're supposed to believe, oh yeah, she's been like important this whole time. Just never knew about her until now, where she was just doing this stuff that you weren't really seeing at the time. That's what I mean. Where Star Wars, it's sometimes frustrating because they constantly they follow one continuity, but then they constantly inject new elements, and then you're constantly trying to figure out like again, like Grogu, another example.
Yeah, but
Like,
here's the thing with Star Wars. If done right, even the extra shit can work well. You know
that's
what I'm
the
saying?
thing,
Like,
though.
it can work well. Like, yeah, granted, between the prequels, them prequels that came out, there was no such thing as Ahsoka until the Clone Wars like cartoons started rolling. But it was like it's one of those things where the product was so good that she had to become a thing. Look at Harley Quinn, another example. Never existed in DC's history until the animated series. But because they did so well of flushing her out as such a character, that now she's a mainstay. You know what I'm saying?
That's the thing, though,
You
right?
wouldn't think of a world without a Joker and a Harley Quinn at this point, because it's such a mainstay now.
Like Star Wars, they did it good. They nailed it. But not every not every franchise has the same success when you try to do that.
Yeah.
So that's what I mean. Like, I can't give like a really. It's a case by case basis. in some examples, I like it or I can tolerate it.
And like I said, it really is case by case because like I said, not everything is gonna always be a Daryl Dixon. You know what I'm saying? It's not always like a happy accident that this got over.
Exactly.
Because it could have laid dead in the water right there. But like I said, given the writing, the performance, everything, if it's done right, people will accept it and be like, you know what? I know it's not officially part of canon, but if it doesn't hinder storyline and just kind of redirect certain things, it's like, okay, we'll go with it. We'll go with it until we decide we don't want to go with it no more, and then we'll complain about it or move on. But it is what it is.
Yeah.
But does anyone else have anything to add to that, or?
Nope.
All right, well, let's move on to Mandalorian talk. We had episode 8. Was that the finale?
Oh, next week is the finale.
Okay, I was about to say. I mean, this episode, talk about a bummer.
Yeah. Real quick, I'm just gonna put it out there that spoilers in full effect. So if you really wanted to watch that episode, you would have watched it by now. But
yeah, so I mean, I think again, this is something we talked about last week, and this is what I was saying, for any person that has an issue with the show kind of veering away from Din Djarin's character, but not. It's still his show. But again, I like the fact that we're getting this Mandalorian. We're not just getting a person. We're getting the entire the race, the people of Mandalore, and just to see, like, I mean, shit. Well, first off, we find out, that little spy girl is nothing but a spy girl from Moff Gideon.
yeah, and I just want to say this. This episode was called Spies.
Yeah.
Spies, plural.
Yeah, like there was another spy somewhere.
Yeah, I'll tell you where that other spy is. Yeah, so we find out what we all suspected. Set up Dr. Parrish, get mind melted.
Here's the thing, though.
Find
Real
out.
talk. Before we even go any further, I gotta kind of tangent real quick. And this is one of those kind of tropes where it's just like, it shouldn't even be a thing in real life. I don't even think it is a real thing in real life, but it shouldn't be a thing in like fictional things anymore. The whole thing of we captured the Empire people, and then quote unquote rehabilitated them, and then gave them jobs within your republic, like the shit that, in case there might be splinter cells, maybe these are places and access things they shouldn't have nothing to be part of.
Yeah.
Like real talk. Like real talk. Like you kind of deserve to get okie doked because, like, for real, I wouldn't, like, you worked for the Empire, you worked for Moff Gideon. I wouldn't trust you to save my life. It ain't like you work for some bum bitch at the Empire on Coruscant. No, you work for Moff Gideon. Like, yo, get out of here. Get this bitch out of my face. She shouldn't be. She's already looking at things too much. Like, get her out of here.
Yeah.
And what, did nobody recognize that your man's brain turned to jello? Because I would have hoped y'all eventually took him off the machine. Did y'all not see that his brain turned to mush? Shorty Doo-Wop was the last one in there. I know y'all got cameras. We see him all the time. So what the fuck's going on here? And we find out she's the one that sent the pirates to Navarro, but she ain't know that the Mandalores fucking pulled up.
Yeah. So we find out Moff Gideon still is escaped. Well, we knew he escaped, but we find out what he's been up to, and the scene with Moff Gideon talking to the Shadow Council, interesting because they name dropped Grand Admiral Thrawn quite a bit.
Yeah, but I think that's supposed to be like kind of a tie-in with the Ahsoka.
Yeah, absolutely it is. Absolutely it is.
But Gideon ain't having none of that. Like, fuck Thrawn. I'll run this shit, son. Now, we did get an answer from last week because when the ship that pilot, X-Wing pilot found, he said there was a Beskar in the ship. We find out a little later that Gideon's been basically suiting up the stormtroopers with just straight Beskar armor.
Yeah.
So now even if they can't hit you, they bulletproof.
Yeah, they still can't hit you though.
Yeah, still can't hit you, but they bulletproof. But now you got to hit them in like the cracks to really take them down. But I mean, it was good because then like we get the whole part of the two factions of Mandalorians coming together and like, hey man, let's squash the beef. Let's take back our planet. So everybody comes together. You know, they get to Mandalore. Find out there's still some Mandalorians still on the planet. They come along to help them out to get to the Great Forge. Little tussle between the two factions of Mandalorians break out. You know, your typical stuff. Listen, like I said, I like this episode because, like I said, it wasn't a Din Djarin focus. The probably the only side plot we get is they refashioned that IG-11 to kind of basically be like a Krang body for Grogu.
Yeah, that's exactly what I thought.
Like a little fucking Krang.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
It can only talk and be like yes or no. In fact, when the two Mandalorians were fighting and Grogu had to break it up, and he's just like, no. Motherfucker, you're a Jedi, motherfucker. You could have force choked him to stop. What are you doing, Grogu? Cut it out. Don't get lazy because you got your Krang suit now.
His Krang suit.
But then we come to find out once they get there, they basically get ambushed because, like Matt said, it says spies. There's more than one. Who is the spy? Who is the other spy?
I think it's the armorer.
That's what everybody thinks. Yeah.
Are you sure it wasn't one of Boca's people?
Here's the thing. Well, here's the thing. I have two scenarios. I'm leaning towards the armorer because I think she's affiliated with Death Watch. Because think about it, when we see Moff Gideon pull up, and he's got the Mando helmet, he's got the three little horns, like Death Watch, right? Like remember, Death Watch, they had those horns as a tribute to Maul, their leader. Maul was the leader of Death Watch.
Yeah.
When Gideon pulls up, he's got those three little horns.
Yeah.
She's got those horns on her helmet too.
Which, by the way, badass outfit for your man Gideon, son. That shit was looking pimp. Like, in fact, all the stormtroopers were looking kind of pimp in their new get up, son.
So I don't know. I think she's been kind of orchestrating this whole time.
Yeah, but why would she do that to set up all her people like that? Because then after the fact, they go, the rest of them are hanging up in space and they about to get ambushed.
Because I think Moff Gideon, I think he's secretly working for Maul. She wants to get all her people. She wants to convert them to Death Watch, right? Like she's gonna make it seem like, oh no, we're about to get fucked up, and then Maul comes in and saves them, and then she's like, oh no, like hey, like he saved us, like maybe we should be like loyal to him. I don't know. It's just one theory. The other theory I have is it could be Axe Woves, because Axe Woves wasn't there when they initially arrested.
That was that other
Uh,
Mandalorian, that Boca Bead, right?
yeah, like the Spanish guy.
Yeah, that's who I think it is. I think he's the one that fucking narked.
'Cause he's in the bar when Boba Fett and Din Djarin, when they go to recruit Bo-Katan, he's in the bar with them, but he doesn't go with them to help get Moff Gideon. It's only Bo-Katan and Casca Reeves that go. So I wonder if it's a thing where maybe his loyalty is to whoever pays him better, and maybe Moff Gideon paid him enough that he's like, you know what, I'll set up my people.
Yeah.
Because think about it, he dips from the battle early. Like, remember, he's like, oh, there's a hole there. Like, I'm gonna go escape and I'm gonna go get the people for reinforcements. And then he kind of dips, and then we don't see him again.
True.
But I don't know, man.
I would say if anybody, he would be more likely to be the traitor. But
see, I think he's too obvious. I think he's too obvious. Like, I think he's a red herring.
Yeah, it's possible.
Like, I think they want you to suspect him because they don't want you to suspect anyone else. But I really think it's the armor. I think there's a reason we don't know her name, or we don't know her name or her identity.
Yeah, it's possible. But with that,
fuck around and find out that she's actually like Kira from Solo. That would be fucking wild.
Oh shit! I didn't even think about that.
Yeah. Because remember, the end of Solo, Kira was talking about like Red Dawn, and then Maul's saying like, he's like, all right, he's like, come back here. I'm ready to put the next phase of my plan in action. And then she just kind of takes off, and then we don't ever see her again.
Maybe.
Damn, I'm kind of now.
Maybe. Then Djarin gets captured. We lose big heavy man Mando.
Yeah, Paz Vizsla, R.I.P. Paz Vizsla.
Mm-hmm. You hate to see it.
You know what though? It's funny. Like, you knew it was gonna happen as soon as he's like, she's like, okay, like, you got to escape, and he's like, no, there's still too many of them. You go, and then he shuts the door. As soon as I saw that, I was like, oh man.
He done
then
for.
Then he's shooting all the troopers, and then his gun fucking starts overheating. So then he just starts yeeting them off the edge.
But yeah, it was a good episode, man. We gotta see what happens next.
Yeah, and then the Praetorian guards show up.
Oh yeah,
that was pretty. Yeah, that was pretty dope, man. I kind of popped when I saw the Praetorian guards.
Yeah, but my man's over here fashioning everybody with that best guard, kid.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, next week's episode should definitely be a good one, man.
Yeah.
But after that, it's definitely now about that time. It is time for a fight. And we got two big heavy hitters fresh from the 90s and early 2000. We got everybody's favorite vampire slayer, Buffy, taking on the girl who was bred to just be an assassin killer, Dark Angel. Now, Matt, would you tell the good people at home the rules of said fight?
Alright, so as always, rules are, this is a completely random encounter, so you have to imagine that both people just wake up and instantly see their opponent, instantly perceive them as a threat, one they must neutralize in a manner in which they normally would. Of course, bloodlust is max. You know, they gotta fight. This is a fight. They're not gonna like talk it out. None of that shit. Only weapons they have access to is anything they would have with them on a regular day, or like a regular mission, and of course, same thing applies to powers and abilities. Only things you could normally do. So like Buffy, she's not gonna have her god powers here that she got that she used to defeat Adam. Like none of that shit, And that's it. They're gonna fight.
Fight. Alright, so let's see. Alright, well, look here. Weaponry wise, Buffy's really only known for carrying a bunch of stakes and maybe things to kill vampires.
I would say crossbow. Yeah, like stakes and crossbows. They're definitely like her. They're definitely like her go to.
Now, Dark Angel over here, she works with any kind of weaponry, so long range, short range, because she's like a trained hitman assassin. So she's probably got a multitude of some long range and short range. But you know how we do here. Normally, eventually it ends up going hand to hand.
Yep.
I think Buffy's well trained in hand to hand combat and has decent abilities and strength. Same thing for the Dark Angel. Like I said, she was literally bred as a child to just be a born killing machine. Form of all forms of combat, hand to hand. Like I said, they train. Basically, she's like a Black Widow to a degree. I think she does have a bit of enhanced strength and abilities, so she might have a little bit of the strength factor on Buffy, though. Like she's got a little bit of that super soldier type shit situation going on for her.
Well, so Buffy too. She also has enhanced strength, enhanced reflexes, enhanced agility.
Oh man, it's gonna be tough.
Buffy also excels in multiple forms of martial arts.
These are
Uh,
basically mirror images of each other. Cause like I said, Dark Angel from I remember the show. Like I said, her and a lot of other girls were like Black Widows, where they from children on up were just bred to just be fighting, killing machines. But then she broke the conditioning and went rogue. But like I said, she's got all the abilities, senses, all that shit. And Buffy's kind of the same. Like this is a hard one to pick because it's like I said, it's literal mirror images. They both have almost the same about abilities and movesets.
does Dark Angel fight monsters?
She fights people with other enhanced abilities.
Then I'm probably gonna give the edge to Buffy on this then because Buffy has time and time again she's beaten a wide array of demons and monsters and vampires. Buffy defeated Dracula. So I'm probably gonna give the edge to Buffy because I don't
Yeah,
know.
but I
I, I
don't know
just
though.
I just
Would
I
Buffy
just
have that killer? I mean, she does have the killer instinct, but like I said, like Dark Angels is literally just an assassin. So all she's trying to
yeah
do is just kill you.
yeah, but that's the thing. Like Buffy doesn't need to kill you, but she absolutely will. She absolutely will. And Buffy's not an assassin. Like she's not lurking in the shadows, or she's not trying to take you out when you're taking a shit. She's not doing like she's not doing any of this stealthy stuff. She's not sneaking around because she doesn't need to because that's how efficient fighter and killer she is. She'll wait, like like we saw in that show multiple times. She would just sit in the graveyard and wait for the vampires to crawl out of the grave, and then as soon as they crawled out of the grave, she would kind of introduce herself and then immediately proceed to kill them. Like she doesn't need to do any of that sneaky shit because that's how good she is. I must admit though, like I'm not overly familiar with Dark Angel, so I could be underselling her.
Oh,
But
like I said,
also like
like I said, like what you're saying about Buffy, you could say the same about Dark Angel because it was literally like this show came out, it was on Fox. This was like their answer to Buffy. That's
but
why,
did
like I said, what was that?
Dark Angel kill Count Dracula?
She didn't kill Count Dracula. Like
Uh,
she dealt in more real world elements, but there was people that she had to fight that were like Captain America type motherfuckers.
got you. I'm gonna give my vote to Buffy because yeah, like the two are so close, but I'm gonna pick the person that I'm gonna pick the person that's proficient in killing monsters and demons over the person that's proficient in assassinating enhanced humans. So I'm gonna give my vote to Buffy on this one.
Hmm.
Like I said,
What say you, Jimmy?
she killed Count Dracula.
She killed Count Dracula.
I'm not overly familiar with either. I know more about Buffy than Dark Angel. I'm probably gonna end. I don't know. They're similar. I'm probably gonna end up giving the vote to Buffy just because I think she's been through more shit. But yeah, I don't know enough about either of them. But I think if I think Buffy. I think Buffy.
You know, I was trying to make an argument for Dark Angel, but you know, the whole killing of Dracula is very compelling. You know, so you know what? I'll go with the clean sweep for Buffy.
Yeah, I just feel
Like maybe Buffy has more experience. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like she's been through it.
Yeah, but Dark Angel's been doing this since she was a child. She's been like in the
Yeah.
assassination game since she was a kid. Like she was killing people when she was a child and grew up to continue killing people.
This is
But
a tough. This was a tough one. This one is very very close.
It was. But Buffy moves on to the next round, huh?
Buffy, yay!
This is turning out to be one momentous tournament here. These ladies are giving it their all, man. They really want that cup right there. They really want that man down.
Holding nothing back.
Nothing like pulling, no punches. But now we get to the end of the show where we're gonna enjoy some trailers. We got a couple out there for you. Let me just pull this up for the gentlemen in here so they can partake in here.
Partake. Oh yeah.
All right. So we got a couple different things. They're kind of out of the realm of what we normally talk about during here on Spaghett and Friends, but I figured like Spaghett and Friends, we're not limited to just certain things. Like if it's interesting and fun or cool or just, you know, something maybe you should take a look at, that's what we're gonna do here. So we got a couple trailers here. The first one is called Fool's Paradise. It's written and directed by Charlie Day. If you know who that is Charlie Kelly from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. A very great show. Very great show. So we'll pull this up here for you, and you guys can hear.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let me just get this real quick. Someone check my levels.
Check those levels, baby.
Gotta check the levels, baby.
Just a quick reminder for everybody watching, you know, or if you're gonna watch this in the future, you know, remember YouTube is dicey when it comes to the trailers. So, you know, if we cut out abruptly, and that YouTube took us down. Just
Yeah.
just understand that that's a possibility. It's sometimes dicey with the trailers, but we live life on the edge, and we like to take those risks.
All right, that should help it. You guys like to take those risks. I had to check the audio because y'all was sounding real echoey there for a second.
Oh no.
No, it's okay.
Oh,
It
no.
was just too much audio. I'm still trying to figure out how to separate one from the other. So you're good. But yeah, here is Fools of Paradise.
The patient has lost the ability to speak. He's not deaf, and he's technically not mute. With the proper amount of care, it's possible that he could regain his understanding of the world, his ability to speak.
What's our first course of action?
Well, the state is not going to pay for any of that, so we are going to put his ass on the first bus downtown.
What do you mean he won't get out of the trailer?
Oh, and it's the late Ray Liotta too.
Oh.
Get in. Take a look at this guy.
What about him?
He's a dead ringer for you.
Man don't look nothing like me. I mean, look at him. He's too short.
Get finished today for you. Action. Cut.
Latte pronto.
Excuse me, Mr. Pronto. Can I call you Latte?
Latte.
Latte pronto.
Latte Pronto.
Is that your name?
Amazing.
You and me are gonna do big things, pal.
Mad respect, bro.
Move, stars coming through.
Welcome to your team. You got me, your agent, got your manager, lawyer, publicist, personal assistant, plus we got you an intern.
You have got a big film premiere tomorrow night. Does that make you a little nervous?
This was a gift from Prince Harry. It was one of the original Knights of the Round Table sword or something. Can't really remember because I wasn't listening when he gave it to me.
Make love to me, Latte.
Bing, bang, boom, a million dizzy fiddles playing. Bing, bang, boom, began to take my breath away. Bing, bang, boom, I'm jumpy as a jumping.
The phone is not ringing.
Don't worry, pal. I'll get us back on top.
I know you think what's been happening to your career is accidental. Everything is by design.
Who are you really, Latte Pronto?
Bing, bang, bing, bang, bing, bang, bing, bang, bing, bang, bing,
And playtime.
Gotta get down, big time.
Where's Mac and Dennis?
I'm pretty sure they're in there somewhere. Probably hidden, so I'm pretty sure. Because half the gang's all in there. I saw Artemis. I saw the waitress. You got a McPoyle.
Yeah, you got McPoyle. You got fuck, what's his name? The big dude. Damn. That's gonna bother me now.
Which one are you talking about?
He was the brother of Dennis's love interest.
Ponderosa.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, Ponderosa. There you go.
So yeah, but I mean, it looks interesting. It looks like a funny movie. So
Pretty good cast.
Yeah, decent cast. Like I said, you got some heavy hitters of comedy movies of the past few years. Like Jason Bateman, man, that motherfucker gets around, bro.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, we got a part. Oh, I'll take it. It's just no, I don't care what it is. I'll take it.
He deserves it for Ozark.
Listen. But we're gonna move on to the next film, which was something Gojira brought up earlier And that's why I said we'll get into it. And that is the last voyage of the Demeter. So I'm going to check that out right now. Let that shit play.
Evil is on board. Powerful evil.
We call him Dracula.
The Demeter, on charter from Romania to London. Shipping private crates. Contents unknown. Out at sea.
I figured this
with
be
no
some
land in
shit you would
sight.
dig right here.
I mean, yeah, you know, like Dracula.
This here's Clemens. He's a doctor.
Already in the right one.
You dress like a learned man.
University of Cambridge. I know my way around the boat.
Our charter has agreed to pay a bonus for timely arrival in London.
Let me show you the ship. This here is Huckleberry. We don't come with like this to give the ewes clear.
Demeter's a fine boat, no doubt.
Shit.
Not the dog.
Something ripped apart the animals. All the livestock.
This looks like a bite.
Search the ship.
It's dot man.
Everywhere.
This kind of reminds me of
Evil is on board.
Dracula 2000 a little bit.
Powerful evil.
Yes, I love NWA.
In the night, it drinks our blood. He is here. We call him
NWA
Dracula.
power.
He's coming!
Did you see the size of that bloody thing?
I want to kill the cursed thing.
He is on this ship, which means that we will never leave it.
The devil is real. May God have mercy on us all.
Well, Dracula actually looks creepy.
Yeah,
Evil is
that looks pretty wild, man.
Spooky.
Spooky.
I like isolation movies like that where, you know, it's just a bunch of guys trapped on a ship and they're trying not to get killed by some kind of monster. Like Alien, you know?
Polka Dot Man.
Yeah, Polka Dot
Yeah.
Man. That the black dude, I've seen him from another film, but I can't remember what. But I've seen him somewhere.
He wasn't he in The Walking Dead for a time, Matt?
Go back. Let me see him again.
What
And I
you mean?
swore
The dude used to wear the glasses?
Yeah, and I think he was even like on the latest season of 24 as well. That's where I think I saw him. Because he looks familiar. Just older now.
You know what? Yeah, I think that is the dude.
Yeah. He does look familiar.
I mean, it looks decent. You know what I'm saying? Nice little kind of out to sea horror flick with a little Dracula twist. And this dude clearly got bit.
Yeah, he got fucked over. He got fucked over bad. I wish it was man-eating mermaids, but Dracula's cool. Man-eating mermaid.
Yeah, man, this motherfucker said we was looking at this shit last night, and he's like, for a minute there, I thought it was man-eating mermaids.
The sirens. That would have been fucking cool, okay? Listen. That's fucking cool.
Look at fucking mermaids.
I thought it was mermaids.
How the hell they getting on the boat, bro?
They jump.
And then just flap around and start eating bitches.
Yeah, they crawl. They got human hands. They could do it.
So they're killing people with a handstand. Is that what
No,
that's what you want me to believe?
They jump on them and they eat them.
They attack people's shins. Everybody, it's mermaids. Protect your shins.
Protect your shins. Yeah.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, yeah, some shit, man.
Dracula.
Dracula.
There's a good look at Dracula. That's
See, if only Buffy was with them on that ship, they'd be all set.
Yeah,
they might have lived. They might have lived if Buffy was there. Well, I mean, like I said, it looks good. I'm kind of interested in this.
Yeah.
And then next we got one I thought was interesting as well. This one is called the Sympathizer.
Oh.
It's with Robert Downey Jr. Now, this one is one of those Max. By the way, HBO Max is now just Max, if you didn't know.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Is it merged with something else, right?
Probably. I think like Discovery or some shit like that.
Yeah, you might be right.
So this is called the Sympathizer. It's pretty decent. So let's check it out.
So did you kill anyone?
With my own hands? No. No, I never killed anyone.
We were all marching. We were on your side.
Really? And which side was that?
The side of the Vietnamese people.
The people in the north or the people in the south?
Well, all of them, I guess.
Guess we all look the same after all, right? I mean, I could be Viet Cong for all you know. A spy. How would you know? I'm not, of course. I love America.
Here in America, we welcome people like you.
Are you sure you guys are refugees?
What if I told you that I was a communist? Undercover.
Welcome to the world of spycraft.
We sent you to America so you could be our mold. But what happens to a mold when it is suddenly thrust into the sun?
This is counterintelligence. It gets wet down here.
What are you concealing?
I don't know if I can go on like this.
Đây là một nhiệm vụ tự sát. Cuộc đời là một nhiệm vụ tự sát.
Oh, how about this? You work for me while pretending to work for them. You're a spy and a counter spy at the same time. You're a spy, right? Look at you all serious, man. You'd be a terrible spy.
There you go for that. What do you gentlemen think?
That looks interesting.
Yeah, it's certainly different.
Your man, he's getting that Tropic Thunder itch. So he's like, yo, I need to be in multiple costumes and face paints because I'm Robert Downey Jr. Put me in makeup. I need to look like other people, but I want it to be blackface, but it can't.
Kind of when you mentioned that, I can't believe how recently that movie came out.
Tropic Thunder is the shit. I don't care what anybody say. He can rock the blackface. I don't give a fuck.
It's a good, yeah, like it's a good movie.
Like the whole thing of itself was satire, and just the ridiculousness that a person would go to those lengths to just be in a role. That this Australian man had surgery to darken the pigment of his fucking face to look black. It's just, come on, man. This shit was hilarious. God bless Robert Downey Jr. You know, it's always nice. It's always nice because he turned his career around. Because he was, listen, there was a time, man, he was at a downward, boy. Oof. It was not looking good in the streets for RDJ over here.
Yeah.
We could have been R.I.P. in this motherfucker right here instead of calling him Iron Man. Like, for real, for real. So, like, to see...
calling him Cocaine Man.
Yeah, either or. Like I said, wake up in the next nigga's home, just sleeping in their bed like his nigga's Goldilocks up in this bitch. So it's like, hey, man, I always feel I'm always cool. I'm Robert Downey Jr. is all right with me.
Yeah.
But yeah, this movie looks interesting, man. Definitely, if I can find a way to check it out, hey, man, it looks interesting.
I don't think this next movie looks very interesting.
Which one?
Do we have more than one movie left to look at?
Yeah, we got more than one. And I know what you was thinking about the last one. This one, I was on board until I saw certain people in it, and I was just like, oh, you ruined a good thing, but maybe not too much, but I have no hopes. And this is the Muppets Mayhem. So, I'm gonna check that out. Share this with y'all up in there. Let's get it.
The Mayhem? They taught Motley Crue how to shred and party. They tattooed their name on me when I was passed out. What? These guys go hard. I was in college the first time I saw the Mayhem play.
I grew up idolizing Dr. T. I bought gold grills just to be like him.
Say cuckoo.
Well, we got a little sidetracked by the 80s.
For sure.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm Nora Singh from Waxtown Records. I would love to help you make an album.
Well, all right.
Nora? What's happening?
I think Animal digs you.
I dig the animal as well.
I've been waiting my entire life for an Electric Mayhem album. Finally, somebody is making it happen.
Okay, it begins.
Yeah.
Yeah, good, Animal.
What say we bring the old school?
And you bring the new.
How about a hot music collab, huh?
I think Animal's all ready to lay down our drum track.
That was perfect.
What?
I don't think the band is digging any of this.
It is so hot, I'm gonna pass out.
You feeling this?
We did it.
See? Happy.
They're always happy. Watch. Hey guys, look. I got a fork.
You did it.
You showed us there's a whole world beyond the Mayhem.
It's trending. You did this.
With one tweet, you started beef with all of music.
And our vengeance shall be swift.
I like this show. Lots of drama.
Let's get back to you doing what you do best. I'm ready to roll with it.
Well, good, because we're ready to rock with it. We're gonna rock.
Welcome to the Mayhem.
Rock. We're more than just a band, we're a family. All right.
Electric Mayhem. Is that a vacuum?
Thank you.
Doesn't get any weirder than that, am I right?
You know it.
See this camera? Okay, do not look into this camera. Action.
Oh no.
Talk about a cliffhanger.
Fucking hate Kevin Smith.
Gonna love this.
Everybody want.
I forgot about Kevin Smith's part in it. I was more focused on the Lily Singh.
I don't even know who that is.
It's good you don't, but she's just know she
Who is she?
She's a former YouTuber that then finally she failed her way upwards and then got a late night talk show that failed its way out of extinction, but somehow she still finds jobs. she's one of those people. Like it's like, okay, who are you, Lily Singh? I'm a person of color and a bisexual. That's Lily Singh.
Gotcha. Okay.
And a marginalized person. That's Lily Singh. So fuck her.
But not Miranda scenes.
And yeah, Kevin Smith. Yeah, he can eat a dick too.
Yeah.
You get any of that dick. But the rest, like, I was like, if it was just about the Mayhem and fuck all them, I'd be like, sweet, like fuck Lily Singh. You can even keep little Ty Mowry over there.
I think it's an interesting idea because if we ever had a movie like based off just Electric Mayhem,
nope. This was. I would think this was kind of the first really like dedicated movie just to them.
So that's kind of interesting, right?
I mean, this is like not even a movie. This is like episodic right here. So.
Oh, it's like a series.
Yeah.
I don't know. The last Muppets related thing I watched was in theaters. The one with Dark Kermit or whatever. I remember that being pretty good.
So yeah, so it's like it's interesting, but I mean, like I'm all on board for just a Mayhem film or series, but like why we gotta bring Lily Singh in on this? Couldn't find no one else. Was the girl from Jessie not available? Debbie Ryan, is she not available? You couldn't get Selena Gomez or somebody? Where that other chick from Waverly Place? I know she be doing podcast shit on YouTube. She ain't working that much. Could have got her. She cute. You gotta get Lily Singh. Anyways, now to the one you really was kind of. This is the vegetables you really wasn't wanting to eat, Matt. So, and that is the teaser for Les Marvels.
Oh God.
Les Marvels. Are you gentlemen ready?
No.
Captain Rambo? What the hell are you doing?
Entering the jump point perimeter. I'm gonna get you some readings, Fury. Hello? Hello?
Captain Rambo?
Is this an Avengers test?
Where's Captain Rambo?
What the? Hi.
We're looking for Kamala Khan.
Okay, so our powers are entangled. I can manipulate light energy. And I could totally show you. Not again! Hi. Where's our daughter? Wherever you were. We're a team. Oh, no, we're not a team. We're not a team.
Strong women! Strong women! Let's go, strong women. You're ready for this, man, ain't you?
You know that they knew this wasn't going to be received well, so they just put Sam Jackson in it to revive it.
Strong women!
Let's be honest.
This movie looks like fucking garbage.
Yeah, this looks like absolute shit.
Piece of shit.
You know, I'm not even gonna throw around the woke
isn't
shit.
Brie Larson your favorite? I remember there was a video we made. You said you love Brie
Listen,
Larson.
I ain't even. I'm not gonna go and say this is gonna be woke because we didn't see it. This just looks stupid.
I'm gonna be like this. I think Brie Larson is hot as fuck, and I don't have a problem with her as Captain Marvel. I don't fucking like fucking Kamala Khan. Don't fucking like this actress. I like the character Kamala Khan, but I didn't like that show. I didn't like that show at all, and actually that show pissed me off so much that I don't even ever want to be back in that world.
I thought you liked that show.
No, I fucking hated that show, son.
Oh shit! Okay. Oh cool.
Like,
I'm not fun. Okay.
Like it was better than She-Hulk, but not by much. Like saying like Miss Marvel was better than She-Hulk is like saying like puke smells better than shit.
And then we get the cat, and they're on the planet.
See, I'm the other way. I think I still prefer She-Hulk by a bit, but not by much. So
I don't know.
Is the entire point of this movie just to introduce Miss Marvel into the larger picture?
I don't even know anymore, bro, to be honest with you.
Like I don't yeah, like that's the thing, like what even is the point of this movie? Like, oh no,
and when does this take place? Because we got Secret Invasion coming, but we got Nick Fury here. Like, what's... And then on top of that, here's another thing that kind of perplexes me. So you're now telling me that your powers are all intertwined. When did that happen? Because, like, it wasn't happening the rest of the show of Ms. Marvel.
Well, didn't it happen at the end of Miss Marvel?
It not till the end, but I'm saying, wouldn't that shit have just started right off the rip once she got the shit on?
I don't know.
Logic, just forget it.
I suspect the movie will explain that.
And if quote unquote, if she's over here using the powers, I mean, look here. I don't even know, man. I don't even know. It's just all kind of just reasons to do something.
I think this is this is their solution to not wanting to have like a direct sequel to Captain Marvel because that got so much shit because of Brie Larson.
Best part of the trailer, the little kitties.
I'm gonna say it like this. This movie looks like utter shit.
And then we got the Kree over here.
But this movie is directed by Nia DaCosta, and Nia DaCosta directed Candyman, new one, and that movie was fucking awesome. So I'm gonna give her the benefit of the doubt and watch this movie.
Okay, I have a question.
What's that?
And I don't want people to take this the wrong way, but have you noticed that whenever we have a show or a movie that's has like the protagonists like are an all-female cast, that the villains always are also female?
Yeah, because it's the MCU, son.
MCU.
It's so stupid. It's so dumb.
She's like, no, it's not a team up, and like Brie Larson's like, look at my body. Jimmy loves it.
Now, where that thickness though? She used to be thicker. I like that.
But listen, again, I have no hopes really for this phase of MCU. It's just all over the place. It's...
I don't know. I like 2/3. I like 2/3 of this cast. Like I like Brie Larson. I don't have a problem with Monica Rambeau. Like I wouldn't say I give a shit about her, but I don't dislike her. Like she was good in WandaVision. Like I liked her in WandaVision. I like Brie Larson, but I fucking hate Kamala Khan. I fucking hate that show.
That show did suck.
Fucking hate that show so fucking much.
And I got shit for not wanting to finish the first episode because that shit was shit. Listen, I said it from the beginning.
Well, son, how you know it's shit if you don't watch the first episode?
Okay, look.
I could tell in the first 15 minutes that I'm never gonna get my time back.
You're never getting it back.
And I didn't. I'm still waiting for a refund.
Listen, we're at the end of the show. The spaghetti's all slurped up over here.
There's one person in the chat right now, and it's me. No, there's two.
I don't know. Listen, there's someone in the chat. If you're not in the chat, that's okay. If you're on the chat, hey, thanks for hanging around. And if you were here, thanks for joining us. And if you watch this later, hey, thanks for checking it out. If you liked everything, hey, smash the likes. And if you're not, subscribe already. You know, all that other good stuff. You know, links are down below. Check them out. Facebook group. And links to all of these trailers are also down below. It's just so they know I'm out here sharing the love. We're not just taking your shit without promoting. So links are down below. Check out all these trailers. You're from the official sites. None of that hokey pokey shit. Your boy does official here.
Hokey pokey.
But yeah, also join us tomorrow. Kliqbait Wrestling. So yeah. And with that, you know what time it is, gentlemen. You know what time it is. You know how we end the nights around here.
With Jizzle and our Gizzle, or what?
Listen, you got to get buff. You got to get the stuff.
Oh, no, not him.
Got to make it real.
Oh, no.
Say goodnight. Say goodnight, Candy Corn.
I don't like him.
Listen, say goodnight because they're not going to be able to hear you when he comes in.
Good night. Subscribe to my OnlyFans. Thanks. I won't get nude for you, but I could post other stuff. Okay, bye.
Oh, what? Hold on. Sir, you're not doing that. You're not doing that. Fuck that. I'm putting it in there now. Hold on. Look what you made me do. Look what you made me do. So
made you make the right decision is what I did.
I made it so that now when it's time for buff, we transition. By the way, it's time for buff. Now they hear you. Now they hear you. And now you need to tell them to say goodnight because you're going to listen to Buff tell you to make it real.
Good night. Don't watch Zoolander. It's not as good as they say. Okay, bye. My job is to make everyone angry.
Why you hating on Zoolander? Cut it out, man.
We don't like Zoolander.
Man, help me out here, bro.
Zoolander is a fucking great movie.
Yeah,
I don't know why he's fucking hating on it.
I don't know. I just don't like it. I don't like Zoolanders. I think it's dumb.
Yo, listen. You just a hater. And you know, I wouldn't expect anything less from Candy Corn Jim.
Ben Stiller doesn't have any good movies except Meet the Parents. So that's because of
y'all make
Robert
sure y'all
De
have
Niro.
a good night. We'll see y'all tomorrow night for Kliqbait. And make sure you kick out. So and jizzle your glizzle. Tell them Candy Corn.
Jizzle your gizzle and jack it in. All right, bye.
Cause we're not giving up with how to fight. You gotta work